is.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Pokemon Violet. Outlaws of Alkenstar.
The Pokemon, first off, I was Pokemon Sword and Shield, and the Pokemon's going away now.
Yep. Yeah. Jeez, I wish I could have been playing Violet for the last hour or so. So yeah, no, we've all been a little bit distracted the last day or two.
A little
with the release of.
Today.
Yeah, so
I don't even have it yet, so...
I picked it up at, what, 8 a.m. yesterday morning?
And he spent the day at my house and we played Pokemon instead of talking to each other.
We talked to each other.
Totally acceptable.
Did you trade?
Yo,
No.
I'm actually awake.
We went into each other's world and then immediately
catch a
split
stream?
up, and I found cooler Pokemon than Matt did.
Hey, Matt.
I found Gabagool or whatever it's called.
Gabagool.
Couldn't catch it
You
though.
boys.
Gotta figure out how to catch it.
Probably offer him a coin.
But, how is everyone?
Gabagool.
I'm doing well. Looking forward to playing Scarlet and Violet. I don't have it yet, so...
Just looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna pick the cat because I think it's very funny to pick the cat that turns bipedal.
See, I was trying to make the decision of which one to go for. And it was a case of, okay, does the cat stand up?
Yeah, it does.
And I had to look it up. And it was like, yeah, no, it stands up. And I saw the final evolution. I was like, well, guess I'm going for the duck.
I hate the duck.
It really doesn't matter that much.
Shh. It matters to me.
Hate it so much. Why does it have that stupid hair?
Hey!
It makes
Not
sense in
stupid.
context.
It's stylish.
Nothing
This
wrong
is
with a pompadour.
hate account.
The crocodile is the best one.
Yeah, no,
Your
look.
list of bad takes are just increasing, Julia. I don't know why you keep talking.
Yeah, no, look, the crocodile absolutely came out on top this generation.
You know what I
The
found out
crocodile,
recently?
I don't think a crocodile starter has ever missed. All I'm saying.
Bad.
Yeah,
I found
no,
out-
look, yeah.
I'd just like to remind everyone that there is a swan in a sexy maid's outfit. Okay, I don't think anything
Where?
in the game can beat that.
Where is that?
I don't know. I don't
What
know
is
what
that?
it is. I've only seen half a picture of it.
God damn it, Ian! You can't
But I know
tease
that
me like this.
I know that there is a swan, like a duck-billed swan in a sexy maid's uniform, or not maid's uniform, but like with the apron on, the very Japanese
Yeah.
like just apron. I know
Oh,
that's
God.
out there somewhere.
Nick,
I need
please-
to add it to my team.
It will
Nick,
be on my team, Nick.
I need to have my team of this makes others feel uncomfortable.
I hated
What
that
else is on
team
there?
so much.
Mario, Zoroark?
No, it was worse. So
What is
much
this?
worse.
Like,
Gardevoir?
yeah, no, Gardevoir, the rabbit,
Gothorita.
Anyway,
Referee.
Sam, how has your week been?
Machamp.
Yeah, it's been alright.
Okay, Matt, how's your week been?
Extremely busy. The first in-house playtest of Sinclair's Library is happening tomorrow morning.
Okay. That's
Where we will
exciting,
be
right? We're
where we
excited.
will be testing the 2 new classes in-house
Uh-huh.
before we release them to the public.
Very cool.
Well, the
Awesome.
playtest version to the public anyway. We've been super busy.
Fantastic, right?
Yes, despite how I may sound right now, it is very exciting.
That's awesome.
The almanac, the first draft of the almanac is almost finished. Pretty much everything is going through drafts now. We're on schedule for our Q1 release.
Awesome.
Nice.
I'd like to think so. It's been kind of amazing. And everyone else has had a good week, I'm guessing. Just, distracted with Pokemon and stuff.
I've only been out for a couple days, man.
I know, but it's like, for some of us, it felt like the entire week was leading up to it.
I did
What is
buy
How
new
dare you.
Joy-Cons for it.
Bill, what have you
my
done?
old ones had really bad drift.
Has Bill done his? He's done a poll. Oh.
No, he's done the poll and he's made it so you can only vote once. My power.
Let's open up the poll. What did you pick for starter? I picked Sprigatito, but I was forced to. I wanted to pick Fuecoco.
You did. Whoa. Peer pressure does not equal forced to.
Well, hang on. There were 3 people who'd already picked, and no one had picked the cat. So I felt like I had to pick the cat.
That's peer pressure.
But
That's
I also
knew
that it wouldn't matter because I wasn't gonna use the starter. Right?
I mean, what if the crocodile's really, really good?
The crocodile is really good. I'm actually.
But like the end game for crocodile, I don't know what that is yet.
It's really good.
Shut your whole mouth.
I'm not lying. Like the fire crocodile came out on top this generation.
Are you sure? Well, hang on. Isn't it dragon?
It's not dragon.
Oh, is it fire ground?
Yeah,
Everyone, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, no, we don't want to spoil it for Nick.
Oh, okay.
I am a big baby, and I will take you down with me.
Wait, Nick, you have fire crocodile, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah. I'll shut up. I thought Matt was already like, I've already got the 3rd stage evolution.
No, I spoiled myself accidentally because I need to know whether the cat stood up or not.
I'll be honest. I didn't care about spoilers. I was looking for spoilers. I like to know about things before I get into it.
Yeah, I wouldn't, because, like, how often do you get to discover new Pokemon? Like,
once every few years.
Once every... How long has it been since Sword and Shield? 4 years?
I just remember playing,
Like
I think it was Gold and Silver, or maybe the one after, with the first one with Mareep.
Yep.
And I caught it on a whim, and when it evolved, and then evolved again, it was just such an amazing feeling. I've been kind of chasing that ever since.
Mareep was in Gold and Silver.
There you
Can
go.
I tell my Gold and Silver story?
Yes?
You've got 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I bought Gold and Silver before it came out officially because I went on a trip to Bali and I didn't know that they sold packed games in department stores. They do. So I bought it and I couldn't understand most of it. Every 3rd word or so was in English. But one of the trainers, a scientist in where was it? Wherever Zapdos lives.
Yeah.
One of the scientists in there just straight up told me to fuck off, so I was a child.
Yeah, okay.
Explains so much.
It do.
Do you want to tell everyone else what else happened on that Bali trip?
I got abandoned by my entire family. Overnight.
Bummer.
Yeah, no, it was great. I woke up and my entire family had left. And I didn't know where they were or what had happened. And I went down to reception and asked a guy, like, what the time was, and he covered his watch. And I'm like a 9-year-old child at this point. And then reception gave me a message from my parents that they had taken my sister to hospital because she was in severe gastric pain. So for like the rest of the trip was mostly just visiting my sister in a Balinese hospital. She was just well enough to leave, and then she almost fell asleep in her in-flight meal. So
wow, you got that Bali belly.
Oh yeah, no, she got it bad.
Macaulay Culkin over here.
But yeah, no, their response to that was, well, one kid's good.
Leave him.
It's okay. The hotel staff will look after him.
They did not. I stayed in my room and watched TV.
You had a great time. You were
Kind of
super happy.
did. Well, no, I did and I didn't because I didn't feel safe enough to leave my room, but there was a buffet outside and that made me sad.
I can see where that would be an issue.
Granted, that buffet is almost surely the reason my sister got bad gastro, so.
Well, buffets do tend to be a little bit dangerous. But who remembers what happened last week?
I'm
Not a
just gonna,
clue.
I'm just gonna quickly say that I have had the best week I've had in 4.5, almost 5 months.
Oh, wow.
Do you actually have a normal working schedule?
No, he went to bed.
I have had Wednesday after the weekend from absolute hell. I
Yeah.
had Wednesday, Thursday, most of Friday, Saturday off, and I have a really chill week next week. So I feel like I'm living a dream. Great. My housemates are assholes. Chloe has been just completely, like,
Amazing.
unhelpful, combative. She fucking tackled me and headbutted me the other day because I offered to do her laundry. That's a true story, by the way. She will try to say that is not what happened. Those are the facts. I offered to do her laundry, and as a result of offering to do her laundry, I was tackled and headbutted. Right? Those are straight facts, indisputable. And if she's
Hey,
in
what's
chat,
that knife
she's a
sharpening sound? By the
fucking
way?
liar.
Right? Pretty sure knife sharpening or something.
I'm trying to
Pandora-
work out how you said that, and that was the response. Were you like motioning at her underwear or something like that? Were you
Nope.
wearing her
Nope.
underwear?
Nope. It was a completely innocent suggestion. that
I can
then
hear the
discovered-
smile in your voice.
Right?
Yeah, I can tell it
My
definitely
door's locked.
wasn't that.
Complete
Like,
innocence.
I imagine that we're going to be seeing a message from, I think she's Pandora in chat or something. She must not be listening. She must be playing. Is she playing Pokemon? Ah, she's playing Pokemon. She's not.
Okay,
Good,
that's
we're
fair.
How a bummer.
Okay, in that
Anyway.
case, we should all stop and play Pokemon so that we can talk to Chloe about this.
Anyway, so yeah. Oh, so good. So good. All right. Where were we? I have no idea. I was at hospital by the time.
You
last
were at
week's
hospital.
session concluded.
So, if someone wants to fill Ian in on what happened last week.
We went to well, we interrogated the guy. Or was that last time? I don't remember.
Yeah,
We
no,
got
that was
a
last week.
lead. We got a lead that, there was some stuff with, like, the Church of Brigh, because there was a guy that ran into the wilderness who was working on Pyronite.
Okay.
Wilderness is a
Ah.
very short description of what are actually the mana wastes.
The wilderness outside the city.
This
The
isn't
out there.
RuneScape. This is Pathfinder.
He was
There's no
kicked
real
out
difference.
of. He was kicked out of the church for
Yep.
looking for like a 13 related holy land, because like some crazy people in the Church of Brigh think that there's supposed to be a 13th hour on a clock or something, and that leads them to the holy
This does
land
sound-
called the Cradle of Quartz. And that's what I have in my notes.
I mean, you're not far off, honestly. There is a crazy cult. Well, they're not crazy. There's just a faction within the Church of Bride that believes in a 13th number. And within that 13th number is, you know, secrets
Wait,
to the
hang on,
temporal
wait.
universe.
13th number.
Yes.
There's
On
only
a
10 of
clock
them.
face.
Oh, on a clock face.
Yes.
That makes even less sense. I hate this even more.
But no, they believe that there's like a 13th, there should be like a 13th number, or there is a secret inherent within an hour that sits between 12 and 1. And within that hour is where Brigh lives and where all of time coalesces into one glorious place.
Call that hour daylight savings.
Fuck you.
It's fun. It's not completely dark when I get to walk home from work, so...
Oh wow, so apparently everyone picked the fire crocodile.
Good.
Did they?
Correct.
Good. Nice.
Most people anyway.
Yeah, Bill, I got some tender love and care, man.
Yeah.
Felt good.
But no, that's pretty much where we left things off.
I got robbed at some point. I'm still mad about it. I'm still not sure if that happened last week or the week before.
That
what
was
happened last week.
Okay, I
Because
got
you went off and
robbed.
chased some dudes that looked kitted the fuck out.
They looked sus, and I just wanted to see like where they were going.
If they had good
I'd like
stuff.
to remind you that the adventure path is called Outlaws of Alkenstar. Everyone's gonna look sus.
Everyone.
Yeah,
is
but
sus.
like, to be fair on that, at no stage have I ever acted like an outlaw, and I've been fine.
No one wants to take that.
No comment.
No, we're just no comment and then move
No.
on.
Oh,
No
and I
comment.
broke into the police station, right? To try to do some cover because Fragile doxed us.
Kind of.
And
Very
I'll
good
do
at
it
that.
again!
Fragile needs a minder.
It's a shame her minder was busy.
When we last left off, the priest that you're from Brigh that you were talking to suggested that you go into their archives or their library.
Yes,
And
the
with
archives of Brigh as opposed to the archives of Nethys.
totally not stolen.
OC, do not steal.
The Asynchronous Archives. Now, if you want to do the research in the library by yourselves, just you and Fragile, you can.
I
Otherwise,
feel bad because Tonk didn't have the opportunity to accompany us, so we'll go get the rest of the people.
A casual reminder that Tonk's, like, for all he talks about himself, Tonk's not smart.
I know, but neither is Arya.
Ah, yes. Well, I think the one you really want here is...
Hinkle? Yeah,
Hinkle.
probably.
yeah.
Ankle's busy locked into actions that occur in the future.
Well,
That's okay. You can get pulled out for a little while. It's not going to disrupt your downtime stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'd have come back to get the rest of the party.
Okay.
Like every
Does
time I
this
say
library look like it would be horse-sized? Can I get my horse into the library?
the Temple of Brigh will probably not allow your You know what I'm gonna say?
It's a holy steed.
I'm going to
It's for
say that
research.
if you want to get your animals in there, you will have to do a diplomacy check when you come back.
I absolutely will.
Please let me do the diplomacy. I have such a good line.
Okay.
But going back to the saloon, I was about to say salon, to
Saloon.
retrieve your cohorts.
I'll go get Hinkle. You go get
I-
Mr. Cranky Pants.
Alright.
I'm gonna go and just make the worst possible noises against Hinkle's door. Just like asynchronous knocking.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you just kind of get a blackboard out of nowhere and just start scratching down it.
Nah, like a knock over here, a knock over.
My God, I want to slap you myself.
You get
Thanks,
no
I'll eat it.
response, but you see Heinrich's face appear from the crevice in the door.
Hey bud, we need you for a library.
He closes the door.
Hang on. Do I get my foot in the door?
Foot in the door, Jack.
Ooh. I'm gonna say yes.
That's nice. He's not that intelligent, so he doesn't really realize. He's just trying to continue to close the door, whether your foot's in
On
the
your
way or
foot.
not. Yeah.
That does not hit my armor.
But do
foot
you
is
stub your toe?
resilient.
My foot armor. My boots.
Well, Pathfinder 2 does not have piecemeal armor, so armor class is holistic.
It's just a joke, man.
I know it's a joke. Jeez.
Stubbing one's toe does not deal damage.
It should.
It just really upsets someone.
Makes it clumsy one.
Alright, was somebody gonna come get me?
Yeah,
drinking.
Ariel's gonna come get you. Hey, Tonk,
Hey!
we're going to a library to find this cultist. He's in the Manor West with it.
Wow.
He's looking for a like Holy Land thing. Hey, Tonk, you doing okay there, buddy?
Well,
Gosh darn it, I don't have the lay on hands feature where you can heal poisons.
Not yet, anyway.
what?
Are you good?
I'm good. What are we doing?
We're going to the
Not so loud.
Hey, we're going to the library
Okay, cool. It's quiet there. I like that.
to find a cultist because he is working on the Pyronite and we don't want Mugland and Loveless to get the Pyronite.
Do I have to talk to anybody?
Nah, you'll not need to talk to anybody.
Alright, cool. Can I just kind of grab onto your cape and follow you? Is that okay?
Aye?
Okay, cool. I kind of
You
grab
wanna
onto
ride
her.
on the horse?
How smooth a ride is it?
Eh.
I don't really like things that can think between my legs.
For fuck's sake. Well, that is a question. Bradley.
I guess Fragile takes that box.
Bradley, are they like a Clydesdale or
like a
a Brumby?
like more like an Arabian?
Yeah, okay.
Isn't that called a camel?
No,
There's a type of horse.
I hate that I actually know the differences there.
Well, one has a hump and one doesn't.
Oh god.
There's a whole song about it.
I like that song.
Neckel, the goblin bartender, kind of sidles up, mixes a quick drink together, and puts it in front of you, Tonk. Very quietly and very slowly.
I don't think I should drink anything else you hand me. That's why I got into this mess.
Oh, this one's fine. It's hair of the dog.
That's what you said about the last three.
Well,
This one doesn't have any hair in it, though.
I just kind of look at Ariel.
Listen, you're in no state to go anywhere. I recommend trusting them.
Alright, okay. I grab it. I take a quick swift. No! Wait, hang on. 2 seconds, and I scramble out the door on my feet and start puking my guts up on the pavement.
Neckel just looks to you, Ariel, and goes, "Yeah, no, it's kind of what it does."
I figured.
There's a bit of hot sauce in there, and a raw egg, and a couple of other things. Works a treat, but you know.
Alright, Miss Smithfield, I think I'm ready to go.
Ariel will walk out after you and just sort of give you like a pat on the back as you're vomiting your guts out.
Alright, I think I'm good. Let's do this.
Sawdust, it's amazing things.
Library.
We're waiting for we gotta get Fragile and Hinkle.
Oh, you're never gonna get Loam. Here.
So Heinrich keeps trying to shut the door. Fragile's foot's still in it.
He's
so
just staring at your foot and
there's this constant loud banging, and between each bang, Fragile's just like, "Hey Hinkle, hey Hinkle, hey Hinkle, hey Hinkle."
It's at this stage you can kind of see the welding mask and the head the ear protectors over his ears.
She doesn't get that.
I'll make a strength check to try and the door.
There are 2 doors, by the way.
I will just do the other door then.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Yeah?
I'm drunk as fuck.
Hungover, by the sounds of it.
Doesn't matter. They're the same. I think my athletics is a little bit better, but it's still in that one.
That is still in that one. As you get jammed into the door.
Yeah, you stub your toe.
And then I just walk over. I stub my toe hard. I walk over here and I just lie down.
Liberating step.
Oh, thank you. You just kind of pull me back from the door and pat me on the head gently, and then just push me away.
Ariel will just walk through the door like a normal person, because Hinkle
Alright.
isn't trying to, Heinrich isn't trying to close this one. And
idiot
she'll
with a
just sort of
automated
walk
device.
behind Hinkle and tap him on the shoulder.
The welding mask are going.
Easy peasy. At this stage, you realize Hinkle's in a state of flow. But your flail's looking pretty nice.
She's going to
I wish
do, like,
just leave low.
a nice little grab. A friendly grab. Does that meet your fortitude DC?
Does.
You're grabbed.
Grabbed with a
Matt.
blowtorch. Yep.
Matt, what is this? Is there an Arcana mishap for rune inscription?
Oh.
Ah, this is fine.
There is. Come back to me on it, though. Because I know where it is. But yes, there is something that might happen. It'll be fine, though.
Hinkle.
Oh, my weapon. Yeah.
We're headed to the library, and we were wondering if you'd like to come along. It's the library of Brigh. They're all in Venti, and I figured you're in Venti, so you'd probably like their library. Plus, we're finding a cultist who knows about Pyronite and is going to give it to Mugland and Loveless if he finds it.
You know their asses are made of gears, right?
Did he just say their asses are made of gears?
That's what I think you said.
Yeah, they have very stiff rods up their backs. That's why I left.
We figure we'll
I got it now.
just check around their library because we've got access. There's a tertiary cog that said we could go in.
Hinkle.
Enjoy reading, then. Me.
Hinkle, come with us.
Give me a society check. Society or crafting?
Society. Because his crafting brain is focused at the moment.
That's fair. You're pretty they're talking about going to a library in the Temple of Brigh. And they've been given access. Putting it 2 and 2 together, you're pretty sure they're talking about the Asynchronous Archives. This is a section of the library that's usually off limits to, well, pretty much everyone. The ones that are usually allowed in there are only clerics of a pretty high standing and are trusted. It is where the Temple of Brigh stores everything. Every design, every theorem, every concept, every idea that goes through the temple ends up in the archives.
But
So-
Hinkle's an upstanding bright, and he likes to do his crafting. But Tonk is very persuasive at these things.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Tonk just has a way with words.
No, Tonk can't talk his way out of a paper bag. We've proven this. He's just abrasive and rude. And what he thinks is suave is
which
mean.
resonates with Hinkle.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
Hey, you wanna head to the library with us? I'm sure they'll have like all sorts of engineering design stuff and everything.
Yeah, but I have your failure. I must build it.
I
It's not
don't
finished
need it
yet.
right now. We're just going to the library. It's not like there's gonna be evil robots that try to kill me.
You get the you get the filthiest fucking
Wait, hold
look.
up. Hold up.
Why the fuck would you say that, Ariel? Why? Why would you of all people, tempt fate like that? You know better.
Listen. Honestly, it's only like a 50% chance
No,
that
you
evil
said it,
robots.
This is
No, I doubt it.
not the case.
If we wait till midnight, it'll be fine.
Frangel's got a point.
Also
You could wait
incorrect.
for them to like sort of fizzle. I don't know. It works at the bank.
No, 9999999.
Aye, it worked.
Tong, please take him away.
What do you want me to do?
They're disrupting my work.
Aren't you going with us? It's a library.
Asynchronous library.
Hank, none of us know what to do in a library. You're gonna leave me alone with them?
An archive.
Yeah.
I'll have
but
recipes for you.
Library.
the idea of fragile in a library by yourself, or hell, just with other people.
Come on,
It-
Hank.
Think
Was
of
the
the
mousy lady
sciences.
in the bar?
Gadget is in the bar, yes.
Tong, please get Gadget out here to help finish off my work. Thus, we go over to
Alright, okay.
the Asynchronous Archives.
Alright, I'll do it. I'll head into the bar. I'll take off my sweaty, kind of half-soiled, vomity bandana and wipe my shirt with it so that I look half presentable.
Yeah.
I'll take off the cowboy hat that has more than a few quite dodgy-looking stains and hold it over my chest where the worst of the vomit is. And then I'll walk into the bar, right up to Gadget. Excuse me, miss. Gadget?
Tonk? Is it?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Tress Gadget.
Treska, Midnight Miss Tress, nice to meet you. My friend Hinkle was hoping you might be able to do some work for him in his workshop. We've got some important business to take care of in an archive, and he was thinking maybe that you might have the time to dedicate some work towards finishing off something that he was working on, maybe.
Okay, you know what? For Hinkle, I'll do it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Miss. It's right out. I'm sure you know where it is. It's right out there.
Yeah.
Yep. Take a left and then take a right into the big work. Yeah, you know where it is.
The Bulwarks, yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Lovely talking to you. I'm gonna head out now. Bye bye.
Tell him I said hi.
Tonk, where are you going?
Where's the horses? And the velocipedes? Isn't that how we're getting there?
Yeah,
as you
velocipede,
say,
obviously.
where are the horses? Bradley comes out of the stables.
Oh, nice. I didn't know we had one of those. To be bright honest
Hey,
with you.
we've got these stables. From my understanding, it's like a holdover from before they got all technologically advanced here.
Okay.
You know, before the horses started choking on the poisonous fumes.
Okay. Cool.
Oh man, techno horses though.
There are techno horses around.
Why isn't Bradley a techno horse?
Because I wanted a normal horse.
To be fair, I haven't
Yeah.
seen Bradley dance, so I don't know if he's a techno horse.
The meme's old, but it checks out. So, going back to the Temple of Brigh. Hinkle.
I am taking my horse.
Hinkle, have you ever... I know what's listed on your character sheet that your deity of favor is Brigh. But has Hinkle ever actually been to the Temple of Brigh here in Alkenstar?
Most likely.
And how is his relationship with it?
He left.
He left?
They're a bit too stiff.
Ah. Probably, I get the feeling they started pulling out their holy works and you were just like, hey, how about no?
He likes building stuff. Sometimes he likes breaking that stuff so that he can build it better again. And sometimes those things are robots. And they don't really like that. And Brigh doesn't really like that. But he likes building robots.
Well, that is true. As much as Brigh also likes to build robots, the destruction of them is something she kind of frowns upon.
Indeed. It's kind of like an acquaintance relationship.
So you would have already have been to the temple once or twice before.
Yeah.
And you get a couple of looks as you enter the temple, but it's nothing aggressive, more just kind of like, oh, he's back.
Fuck, let him in here. I mean,
this fucko. No. It is very much a, oh, some people, recognize you from around the temple before. As you get further in, though, one or two of the priests actually, there's a little bit more recognition and a raised eyebrow or two. But otherwise, you do find Minticus, the tertiary cog.
Minticus indeed.
Also known as a priest or cleric of Brigh.
Very quietly under my breath, I am Minticus.
No, I am Minticus.
I am Minticus.
Did the horse get in this far?
No, the horse.
I was about to say.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have to check, don't we?
Yes. If you want to bring your horse in, because Bradley will be stopped at the door by a couple of champions of Brigh. If you want to get past them, I will need a diplomacy check and what you're saying to convince them.
I got this.
Do they have shoulder-mounted cannons?
They do not.
I
They do have clockwork armor, though.
Friends, we are conducting a grand experiment. We are leading a horse to knowledge, but can we make it think?
Yes! Yes! Come on! No! I revolt!
That's...
I revolt! No!
Oh no!
Hero point it, no. It's... Come on, Matt. 3 circumstance bonus at least. Come on. Come on!
Wrong library. If this was the Archives of Nethys, then absolutely that horse would be let in.
Oh.
I still think it's great enough that it's just... Come on.
That was too good.
If this was a velocipede, then they absolutely would have just gone, yep, sure, come on in.
All right, we're gonna take a page from Powered by the Apocalypse. This is gonna be a success with consequence.
Yeah.
My favorite kind of success.
Perfect.
The consequence will happen later.
Can't
Nay,
wait.
it's a success. A success with consequences.
Absolutely perfect.
Tonk,
Yes.
Shadow the horse.
are you bringing in either of yours, or are you sneaking them in?
I think I'm fucking kick ass at stealth. So yeah, I'll just
It's probably not a great place for Trigger.
yeah, I'm not gonna bring Trigger in, but what's his name is like stupidly good. Whisper is broken at stealth. Wow. Yeah, look at this master. We're level 4. That's a fucking 32. He starts with expert, and when it's the text for animal companion says increase the proficiency. If it's trained to go to expert, if it's expert, go to master.
Yeah.
So, yeah, nuts.
Yeah, no, look. Critical success by level.
Yeah.
Whisper has no issue.
Whisper's fucking invisible. His modifiers are definitely wrong though, and I don't know why or where.
For a 32, I have forgotten that you have Whisper.
Let's just do these. And then these must be the animal... Yeah, so, okay. The system has applied his, whatchamacallit boosts weirdly.
Well, it is... Also, keep in
I think
mind...
we're good.
Yes, keep in mind that once you hit mature, you don't get specialized for quite a while.
You mean level 8?
Yeah, that's like 4 levels away.
Yeah, that's 8. That's more than half the campaign. I think this is
That's 2
right.
levels after I get mature.
And that should bring him up to... Okay, yeah, I found what the issue is. We're good.
We're good? We're good.
Yeah, it should be... No.
I just have to remove those 2.
No, that's
and now
right.
we're good.
So...
6 plus 4 for master, plus 5 for deck.
The door
Yeah.
guards do allow you to bring in Bradley, but you will not be allowed to be mounted.
Okay.
That's fair, because he's an eliminated horse. He shouldn't be ridden.
Minticus, however, kind of goes, why is there a horse in here?
Guards let us in.
It's my horse. It's divinely inspired by our Shay.
What horse?
She pulls out like a little clockwork monocle and puts it over her eye, and she goes, well, that is a holy horse. Okay.
Aye.
We're taking it to the library.
Aye, we're trying to see if it can learn.
She stands there for a couple of moments, like her mouth open, just like, you know what? Sooner you're in there, the sooner you're out again.
Aye.
So you'll have to take the freight elevator down, but it should be fine.
I want to press the buttons. I'm the best at buttons.
Fragile just presses all the buttons.
Every single button.
So there are two
This
elevators that
elevator
go
ride
down.
takes so long.
Yeah, there's two elevators that go down to the basement. There's one that is kind of cast in bronze and copper. The gears for it can be seen, but they're all covered in such a way as to keep you safe, so you don't accidentally touch them. The buttons are all nicely inlaid with gold and silver filigree, but still having that nice copper tone and color to them. And there's like a guy who's in there who presses the buttons for you, does friendly conversation. Unfortunately, however, you will not be taking that elevator. You will be taking the freight elevator.
Yeah.
Can I take the escalator?
The escalator unfortunately does not go all the way down to the archives. It goes up to the upper levels. It does not go to the basement, though. The freight elevator, however, is pretty much a large, heavy-weighted iron sheet inbuilt into the ground, and has a chain that goes up and down in a pretty much just a cyclic motion. It's a huge and heavy iron chain, and you're pretty sure if your fingers got caught in it, you'd probably lose them.
This feels cozy.
Hey Matt, with a 24, can I stealthily hit all the buttons as we walk by?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
And the attendant's just like, fuck, what the...
Then the door closes and we never see this man again.
No, not the Croter room.
Hounds of Tindalos coming for his ass.
Okay, so, who wants to yank the chain? Oh, that's a me thing, isn't it?
Hey, are we yanking a chain? I thought. Are there is it mechanized or is it just like you manually lower yourself?
There is a lever with a set of numbers kind of built into the base, and as you lever it from one side to the other, it designates the numbers.
I think we just use the lever.
Done.
I was just gonna ask Minticus, but okay.
But I should be able to activate this now.
Ooh.
Do. Should have preloaded, but that's all good.
The Asynchronous Archives. Oh my goodness.
They look pretty synchronous.
This design looks familiar.
I bet it does to you.
Also, where's my horse, Matt?
I'm bringing it in. Give me a second. There's your horse.
Yeah, there's my horse.
But
Also, I would have
Yes?
worn my armor to the second time we went.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Just in case.
In case.
What's Bradley's favorite subject?
You know, I've never asked.
Okay, does Tonk do that or does Bradley do that?
I don't know.
Bradley does not do that
I
because
think-
Bradley cannot talk.
Bradley can't talk, but no, Tonk
Fragile
does it
don't know that.
Tonk does it under his breath.
I
He
think he's
will-
trying to say oil can.
So yeah, I don't think that's a.
Ariel just releases the reins.
Oh no, you totally know it was me.
Ariel releases the reins and just lets Bradley, you know, walk wherever she wants.
Just do whatever.
Do whatever.
Do horse things.
Do horse things.
Horse crimes.
Try to eat the floor.
The books gain the knowledge.
Well, the carpet in here is rather nice and won't actually give much purchase for Bradley to actually chew into.
Dang it.
But there are a lot of subjects that are covered in this library.
Dang. As if it's like a library of Nethys?
No,
Do
it's
they
a
use the Nephis notation system?
They do.
If only Tiberius were here with that sweet, sweet library lore.
I'm trying to think of what they would call it, the Nephis decimal system? No.
The Nethi decimal system.
Nephis
yeah.
notation system.
Nephis
The
notation
Nui
system.
The Nui decimal system.
I like Sam's. The
I
Nephis
would
notation
love-
system.
I would
I have to
love
do that
to see maybe I overheard some gossip as to like where these 13 books might be. I'm gonna use gossip lore to roll to see if I can try to find them. That is average.
That is dead average. You rolled a 10.
Yeah,
What would
It's a
dumb luck
lore.
be?
it's unspecific, but it's a lore.
So, that's what Ariel's doing. Fragile, how are you searching this library?
What is dumb luck?
I mean, perception immediately comes to mind.
What are we looking for in particular? I've got good eyes.
No
Hey,
one
but
told me
I'm
what we were looking for, so I've just come here to read books.
We're
No,
looking
that's fair.
for
No, I'm
the-
looking
we
for
know there's-
formula books.
That's fair.
There's a cultist guy, and he's like the number 13 and stuff.
I'm looking
Did you
for a
tell Hinkle
giant
that?
number 13 that
I think
looks
we
suspicious. Like it's wearing a trench coat.
As far as I'm aware, all you said was, Hinkle, we're going to the library, come with.
Yep.
Oh, fair enough.
And I promised you fortunes.
I will just make sure everybody, if you find the 13 stuff, like tell us so we can look at it as a group. Thumbs up to everybody.
Alright.
Uh,
I
you-
got a 26, Matt.
You're also looking for references to the Cradle of Quartz.
Yeah, that too.
That should actually help out a little bit more.
I would love to know, you get to decide what Bradley's doing based off of that roll, Matt.
Well, Bradley will just
He's
kind of...
horsing about.
Yeah, he'll kind of just wander about.
Okay.
My horse is amazing.
Look at my horse is amazing. This never reach back to the past. Now, yes?
Do I have like a hunch based on that 16? I feel like I don't.
Unfortunately, not really.
Yeah.
You tried your best to kind of listen in on conversations as you were going down, but the noise within the freight elevator was almost deafening, especially once
Fair.
it really started getting going.
Fair.
But Tanner,
Yes, sir.
dear Tonk, you were looking for...
He's a coyote, actually.
Shut up.
Fuck you, Sam. Tonk.
Yes, sir.
You're actually kind of looking through references to the Cradle of Quartz. And you do find that the Temple of Brigh considers quartz to be their holy stone.
Mm-hmm.
And significant symbolism is placed on quartz. However, in more recent years, this has been pushed to the side in respect to actual proper clockworks, especially regarding things like the building and construction of things. There was once a time where they would use quartz to power a lot of their things, and it was a lot more divine, a lot more magical, and now it just rests a lot more on intelligentsia. And it is suspected that this is part of the reason why the Cradle of Quartz has been lost to time. However, you do also find a report that suggests that the last time anyone tried to do an expedition out to the Cradle of Quartz, no one returned.
Okay.
Pretty stock standard treasure hunt then.
Fragile.
Yeah.
You were just kind of running off dumb luck, weren't you?
Yep. Pick book random, look. If the first few words aren't what I want, throw book.
Wow. Well, one of the first things I can tell you is that you're not alone in the library. And I don't just mean your companions, or your usual companions.
That's fine.
There's other various clerics of Brigh who are out and about and doing their thing. But there are others who seem to be doing their best to keep out of the cleric's eye shots, which is kind of easy. They tend to be very Hinkle-like when it comes to his crafting.
What do they look like?
But they look like just some dudes, right?
Okay. Are they cute?
Well, I will let you make that decision for yourself.
Oh god, it's the people that stole my money.
I could get behind a dad bod.
That mustache, though.
Right?
Yeah. Wahoo!
But he's got torn pants.
I'm gonna go talk to him.
And the other guy.
I'm talking to him. That's the guy for me.
That's the guy for you? The one that looks
is
like
my
trouble?
guy.
But no, they seem to be doing their best to keep out of everyone else's way. And they both kind of look to you as you approach.
Hi, I'm Fragile the Fox.
Oh. You don't look like no cleric of Brigh.
I'm not. You have good eyes.
Exceptional eyes.
Exceptional eyes what?
My eyes are exceptional.
Oh, I get it now, yeah. What are you guys doing here? We're making a horse think. I point over to the horse.
The two of them look over to the horse and they're just kind of like,
Then I tap the side of my head and just be like, it's science.
In particular, the gentleman with the mustache goes, well, dear lady, I don't think a horse can think like that.
That's why we brought it to a library.
Matt, I'm just gonna roll a perception check to Ariel, cause she would pick up on that. Despite the fact that she is currently in a steamy book about robots. It's I suspect it's by our favorite author, Yadia.
It is entirely possible by Yadia. However, you will overhear this, Ariel. Kind of your ears are burning at the mention of Bradley.
Having a horse think isn't hard when you have a library card.
Ariel just like gets up and starts like power walking across the library to over by Fragile, and she'll be like, "Aye, that horse is smarter than the lot of you. It's a very smart horse."
I'm suddenly now with these guys. It is smarter than me. Don't worry.
Let's drag.
Also, does he look like the guy who robbed me?
He does not.
Okay. I just saw like the gold tones, and I was like, "That's the person who robbed me."
Well, no. For all intents and purposes, it looks like his skin is in fact gold, or at least that kind of off-brandish gold. Or brownish.
You mean brass?
Yeah, not really. Like, it's got a little bit too much, well, gold in it. It just looks like dull gold. Fool's gold would be another way to put it.
Ah.
Good campaign.
Need to catch up on it.
So what are you guys doing in the library?
Oh, we're just, researching things.
Hey, what are you researching? I'd love to help if I can. Are you looking for books by Yariya? I found the whole Yariya section over that way. Great stuff.
The other gentleman goes, I did not know that she was ever associated with the Church of Brigh.
Hey, well, they've got some fun books in there.
Matt, you told me that the last expedition to
The Cradle of Quartz, yep.
the Cradle of Quartz.
Nobody came back.
Unsure how it was reported on.
You did find some references in the margins, however, that might lead you to another book that could have a better directions to it.
Yeah, I got that part.
Yeah.
I love the idea that it's just like a cleric's like personal stash that they've hidden in the shelf, and Ariel just like divinely knew exactly where it was. No idea where the stuff on the Cradle of Quartz was, but yada yada she can sniff out.
Oh, absolutely. But give me a diplomacy check, Ariel.
I will absolutely give you a diplomacy check. Yeah.
Yeah,
why
no,
not?
you absolutely did. Well, perhaps you could help us. We're looking for someone.
Hey, who are you looking for?
Oh, he's an inventor of some sort. I know. Church of Brigh.
We know an inventor. His name's Hinkle.
Oh, would you like
That's
to point him out
that's
to
the only
us?
inventor I know by name is Hinkle. I mean, he's got the robot, you know?
Just straight up pointing.
Fragile's pointing.
No.
Why are both of you so awful?
No. We're after someone, more Brigh-like. Wearing the robes and stuff.
Yeah, wouldn't happen to have a name for me, would you?
Listen, I know this is gonna sound crazy. I'm a mercenary. You can't really go by what people are wearing because they can change their clothes. It's wicked easy.
Tez.
Look, you take off your shirt and I'll take off my shirt.
I want a reaction. I've traveled with her for long enough. We have done shit together. I want an innate blind sense.
There's just this sense of
situations when
she's about to take her shirt off.
Clothes.
Ariel is in full support of this.
I will roll a perception check at -4.
Yep.
There it is. Add. There it is. And I will roll this. That's my perception check to see if I can see if she's taking off her clothes or sense it. It's a long shot.
It's not so much that you sense she's taking her clothes off. It's just that she's talking a little bit too much.
Okay.
Like you can hear her tones, and she's getting that tone of voice where she's
excited about something. God damn it.
Yeah, she's talking to a boy or someone else she's interested in.
All right, then as you're getting ready to pull your shirt up, I come up behind you, and with one hand I hold down your shirt, and in the other hand I put like a book and a couple pages of notes in front of your face. Look what I found here, sweetheart.
Where'd the guy go?
she's a little preoccupied. Her friend's a little protective.
Oh no, we understand. I'm somewhat protective of my friend here too.
I mark the one with the long cookery knife.
Yep, no, that's fair.
I'm gonna hunters mark him.
I trust
Fragile,
these guys.
Why
They've
don't,
been
Fragile,
nothing
why don't
but
you read this real
helpful
quick?
so
Flip
far.
through it, see if anything jumps out at you.
Is this another one of those pop-up books?
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't recovered from the last time you tricked me with one of those.
Fragile, that wasn't a pop-up book. That was a tin can with beans inside with writing on the side. Okay?
But it said, ooh.
That was the beans
Ah.
releasing the gas because they were that off because you hadn't cooked them yet. Anyway, hi, Tanner Reed. Call me Tonk. What's your names, boys?
Well, my name is Sixusu, and this is my associate Kataro.
I need to note those down. for when
Sixusu
these
and
come
Kataro?
back.
Kareo.
Areo.
Kareo the Adventurer.
Hey,
Y'all are-
Sue, do you
y'all
want
are-
to go out on a date?
Y'all are adventuring types. I don't stop her.
Oh,
I'm here to
no.
babysit you. I just don't want you getting nude in the library and getting tossed out.
Oh, no. Sorry, I'm taken.
Oh, that's okay. They don't have to know.
Okay, now I do fine. I'm sorry, my friend hasn't had any in at least 12 hours. She gets a little bit desperate sometimes.
I was super worried about my boyfriend earlier. So yeah.
Well, I can
You're the
assure
reprobate.
you, I had nothing to do with your boyfriend.
I like that you brought that up first. So thank you. You make me very trusting in you.
Alright. Can we help
just-
you boys in any way? Is there anything we
What
can do for
do you have a name for this guy
Yeah,
you're
they're-
looking for?
They're
Or
also
like a
looking for a guy.
description beyond he's wearing Brigh clothes?
They're looking
'Cause
for a dude? Who they looking
unfortunately,
for?
there's a lot of Brigh people around here.
Well,
Yeah.
no, we're
It's-
looking for a specific one. It goes
Yeah,
by
what's
the
his
name of
name?
Kosowana, I believe.
Kosowana.
Oh, Kosowana.
Our
I
steeple-looking friend kind of turns to his golden friend, and there's a note between them.
Ariel
Ooh.
looks at Tonk and just tries to give a "that's the guy" look. I assume that's like conveying stuff via
Yeah,
a look is
diplomacy.
probably society or diplomacy.
Why don't
Yes.
you roll diplomacy and I'll roll whatever Matt
Perception.
wants me to. Okay,
Okay.
perception. Done.
I'll roll diplomacy.
I'm going to try and ruin things.
Okay, you're gonna recreate a distraction. Boom, 2 great rolls. Boom.
20s in a row?
Apparently, man.
Incredible rolls. I get from you. I get the idea that that's who we're looking for. Yes.
That's who we're looking for.
Oh fuck's sake!
Fragile intercepted.
What up?
Tom just kind of puts his muzzle in his hands and just kind of rubs 2 fingers along the length of it, and with his other hand, you can see he's reaching into his like coat and rubbing the other 2 fingers along the barrel of his like repeater that hangs along his side.
We could team up.
Contemplate. We
Yes.
could team up.
Aye, we could.
We could help each other. We
We
could
could.
gather
What are you
knowledge
looking-
What are
together.
y'all looking for this fellow for?
What are you looking for him for?
Yeah. What she said
Oh, we just have some questions for him, that's all.
about the 13th hour.
Or
Right.
about the new powder.
The new powder?
It's like super explosive or something. You know that powder?
Oh, I have no idea about that.
Oh, you should meet our friend. He invented it.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Like,
He's not the
gonna
horse, though.
fucking-
Don't worry.
Access again.
well, aren't you a fount of information?
She certainly is. She
I've been called a
certainly
fount
is.
of many things.
Hey, well, you said you were adventurers. Are you freelance or are you contracted by somebody or something?
Well, we tend to be freelance. We're currently contracted. We're not with the Pathfinder Society, if that's what you mean.
Oh, good.
Aye,
I'm
okay,
very
well,
glad that you're not with the Pathfinder Society. I got
they're-
Ariel. Who the fuck's the Pathfinder Society?
They're a bunch of nerds.
Yeah, they're a bunch of nerds.
They're a bunch of nerds. We fucking hate nerds. Don't we, friend?
Shh, keep it down in the library.
Sorry.
This is why I'm never getting sponsored by Paizo, by the way.
It's because we all hate the Pathfinder Society.
We just keep
All
calling
the
them
cool
nerds.
shit.
Well, they shouldn't be nerds then.
Yeah, they also shouldn't look all their cool stuff behind being in the Pathfinder Society.
Exactly.
That's just common sense. You don't want to give your stranger stuff out to weirdos. Then the weirdos would have your cool stuff.
I will, I hope I'm not prying, but, you wouldn't happen
But I'm
to,
gonna cry.
you wouldn't happen to be working for, like, Loveless or Mugland, would you?
Like us.
Loveless owes
That's a
me 2
discreet
apologies.
that's a discreet inquiry, Matt.
You're popping discreet inquiry for this?
Yeah.
Okay.
This close to fragile?
Can you do that? How does that shit work?
It says when I'm like collecting information or whatever. Let me check.
Yeah, pop it
that's
up
a
into
totally
chat.
different Thing.
Pop
Let
it
me
up
check
into
my
chat.
feats.
Yeah, it's a totally different thing. It's for when you're using the gather information like tool from like anonymous people. It's totally up to Matt.
Totally up to you. If you can.
When gather
Give her-
information, you can hide the true subject of your inquiry among other topics of little interest to you, without increasing the difficulty of the check or taking more time to gather information.
Yeah, I think it does. It's supposed to be for
Gather
downtime
information checks
activities.
sometimes.
Yeah.
It is, but you're kind of gathering information.
Oh,
So
what?
here's what we're gonna do: deception.
Deception. Oh, I'm so fucking good at
Disgrace.
deception. I love rolling deception.
Ooh, it's a good roll. It's a
Hey,
good
that's a
roll.
multiple of 5.
Oh, are you working for Muglin too?
Oh.
We are.
We
And I
are?
just motioned to Tom.
There's no way. I give you a massive X. There's no way. No, we're not. We're not actually working for the good sirs.
Oh
What?
yeah, right. That was last job, wasn't
That
it?
was last
Sorry,
job.
my mistake.
That was last job.
Well, there's an open bounty on information.
Is there?
Hey.
How much? Enough to split 4 ways?
You don't know already?
No.
No.
We've been
been
taking a little bit of a break, if you
We've
know
been down
what I
in
mean.
Hellside, going after some scum living down there. We just pulled somebody out yesterday and turned him in for the bounty.
We're
fresh
trying
off
to
that
make
boat.
a horse think.
We're also doing that. And I
We've
reach over and
also-
I pat Fragile
How many
on the
jobs
head.
do you think we can run at once?
Nick, I want you to know that I named my Psyduck after you earlier. I'm getting ready to name my Slowbro after you when I start playing Pokemon again.
Oh, so
My
good.
estimation of your intelligence is dropping so rapidly that it's going to become a cliff.
But is this against me or is this against Fragile?
Against Fragile.
That's better.
It's fine then. Jeez.
That's the intended point.
Well. So then, why are you here in the archives?
We're trying to find information on the guy in the mana waste who likes 13 and some kind of crystal.
I believe there was one of my friends was and I'm pointing towards Hinkle, just had some questions. They might have been about a guy in the Manawis, but I'm really not sure. It was about a friend, I think. An old
Arasakaroka.
friend.
Cassowary.
I think
Casanunda?
I think he was a little bit of a Casanova.
I'm bad at names.
By the way, he was a little bit of a Casanova was me. It's not
Hovering?
technically the proper use, but it's kind of like that. It's kind of, I have a skill that's adjacent again. I can make a deception check if you'd like.
Well, we'll grab that deception check.
Let's go. Deception. Yeah, that's a multiple of 15. Or a multiple of 5.
Still makes sense. It's fine. They're like, well then, I guess that we can share our resources. We can help each other with this research.
Sure.
That would be acceptable, yes?
Yeah, what do you got? Because we got nothing.
Well, we haven't been here for too long.
Aim.
Horeo here was about to start going into the deeper books. He has something of a talent for research, you see.
We also have a friend with a talent for research. Unfortunately, he doesn't really want to research what we're researching, so any additional assistance you could provide to us would be great.
Speaking of, Hinkle!
Once told him.
Hinkle! You have had your nose in various designs and books and just kind of what I would approximate would be Hinkle's version of a good time.
Yeah.
You do, however, amongst, your searchings and everything else, find references and the designs for a quartz-based clock.
Okay.
The design of
Most
which...
of them are.
The design of which is when light hits the main crystal in the center, it would cause various arms around the circumference of it to move and tell the time accordingly. Apparently, it can tell seconds, minutes, hours, and also the current temporal placement of the world.
Ooh.
In regards
That
to the
sounds
rest
cool.
of the in regards to the rest of the multiverse. Give me a crafting check.
I'll give you a crafty check. That button.
Yeah, no, that tracks.
Oh, neat.
That's like 3 natural 20s. Yeah, in this conversation, yeah. Hinkle.
Me.
You're pretty sure that you could build it yourself if you had the resources. And within the designs that you're currently looking at, it points out a location known as the Cradle of Quartz.
Yeah.
It also has some pretty helpful directions.
Left, right.
Up, down, A, B.
Start. You forgot to start.
Select stop.
Non-code.
Fucking nerds.
It relates to various land points of interest within the Manor Waste themselves, and at specific times, the location would be revealed through the mountains that surround the Manor Waste themselves. It is hidden within the mountains themselves, though.
Right.
Now,
So, if I get these materials and build this clock,
You will control time.
you'll have a better idea of time. It'll be cool.
this clock is not required to figure out where the cradle is.
No,
I think the cradle
design...
would be like an excellent source of quartz to power the clock.
Yep. Apparently something about the Cradle Quartz itself is kind of temporally attuned and is considered a holy place to the clerics of Brigh.
This is where we find out that the Cradle of Quartz has not actually got any quartz and is just a fucking mine for orichalcum.
I mean, that would be awesome too, just for
I'd be
different reasons.
totally
In fact,
down for
a
that.
giant cradle, then we have to fight a quartz dragon, baby.
I mean, that too would also be cool. Just
You know
fight
how I
it.
feel about fighting babies.
Yeah, no, you'd wrestle it to the ground and
Gotta
try to
wrestle them and
restrain
send them to a farm.
Yeah, wrestle a time dragon, see how that goes.
Don't
But-
tempt me.
Does Hinkle have any outside showing of this, or is it just kind of like, oh, that's interesting, make a note and move on?
Neat.
I mean, he'll make note of all of it, really.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this could be a good place to go to gather resources to build cool things and to upgrade Heinrich with.
And your friends have suggested the idea of that you might be going out to the Manor Waste sooner or later.
Yeah.
You're not 100% sure what about, because your head was still kind of making sure that, those ruins would come out all right, and the other adjustments that you needed to get done. But back to our conversation with Koreo and Sixsusu.
So why are you gold?
He kind of blusters a little bit, and you see he starts to kind of roll his mustache. He goes, well, this is just how I've always been.
That's so cool.
I was born this way.
I'd like to see if that's bullshit.
Go for it.
I was born a lot of different ways.
It is not bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Like, he seems to be completely honest and forthright about this.
Alright, Ariel's just nodding along.
If you want to do a society or religion check...
Mm-hmm. I absolutely can. I will give you a religion... Actually, society I'm expert in, so... It's the same as my religion, but I like the expert number.
You suspect that he's an Aphrodite.
From the plane of law.
Well, at least his descendants were.
Yeah.
Or he shares some of his ancestry or lineage with those from the plane of lore.
I will, so are you an Aphrodite?
That's what I've been told.
I myself am an Asima, and she sort of tosses her hair and it sort of, like, sparkles.
Yeah, the glitter effect, and the light catches it, and it's all pretty and stuff, yeah.
Magical girl.
Because, Asima are like that.
Yeah.
It was
Me
worse.
and Tonk are Kitsune, but we're very different.
Yeah. It's different.
Yeah, I can absolutely imagine just Tonk kind of sniffing there, just like, yeah, huh? But, well, if you want to pull our resources and do some research together, we absolutely can.
Alright.
Sure.
Sixsusu, would you like to assist this young maiden? And he kind of gestures towards Fragile.
I was like, which one of us is he gesturing at?
And I will assist. What was your name? Sorry, gestures to you, Ariel.
I am Abigail.
Abigail, false name.
Yeah.
Why are you
false
bothering?
name?
Why are you bothering to give him a false name?
He's muggling. Homies.
Tonk, how long have we known Abigail? Where'd Ariel go?
Wow. Yeah, exactly. See this?
Tonk, I'm speaking quietly because I'm in a library.
I'll roll perception to see if I had noticed, if I remembered them, like, reacting whatsoever. I'm gonna take my hunted prey bonus. And that is my roll to see if I noticed 27. To see if I noticed them react in any way when I gave my full name.
They didn't really react to that too much.
Okay.
But from your perception check, because you did hunted prey on the...
I did.
On the snake guy, didn't you?
Yeah.
His hand
Harrison.
his hand is floating very close to the hilt of his blade.
Uh-huh.
And you know how easy it is to get Fragile somewhere quiet and alone.
Uh-huh.
Oh no, do it.
And you also know that a kukri is quite what they're quite often designed for.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look like the researching kind.
Yeah. So I think it's time that we got out of here. I'm gonna take a look for one more book. I'm gonna pull Ariel over, whisper in her ear, "Do not let Fragile go. Do not let Fragile."
Ariel
I can't whisper that quietly. Do not let Fragile go anywhere with these people.
I mean, to be fair, you could have just mouthed it to Ariel, because she can read lips.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's not always certain.
I also think dogs have lips.
Well, I've got a muzzle, so maybe you take a -2 circumstance bonus to that, whatever. I'm
muzzle.
gonna head over to Loam, wherever he is. There he is.
Is this where we say that Tonk has trouble shooting at things that are above him because dogs can't look up?
I can lean.
Dogs can absolutely look up.
I don't have to look up. I can just lean back, Matt.
That's very true.
I will go ahead and pass the notes that I found in the other book. That would help me track the Cradle of Quartz, or whatever it was. I think that's what the references were. To Hinkle, and together we're gonna roll library use.
Yep.
And try and see if we can track down the other book that's got good directions in it for our second success at this challenge.
All right.
Ariel is going to do. She's gonna be going to take a swig from her water skin, just getting a little parched.
Yeah.
And accidentally trip and spill it all on Fragile.
Oh no! Fragile shirt is now coming off.
I'm so sorry.
Happens all the time. Don't worry.
Is someone coming to kick us out of the library?
Wild that it was water this time. Anyway,
Hinkle and Tonk.
Sneeple, where do you want to go?
Hinkle and Tonk.
Yeah.
Hinkle, you can do a crafting check if you like. Tonk, you can do crafting check or perception, because I don't think you have library lore. And I think Brigh lore is right out.
I'll just do a perception.
And Hinkle? Alright. Hinkle does seem very interested in this weird clock design that he's found, Tonk.
Mm-hmm.
And this is when you notice some of the extra notes and the fact that Hinkle has already written a bunch of these down already. But you do also notice that although Hinkle has jotted it down in his notes, you notice that in particular the clock design that he's looking at has various notations in the margins, and one of them is signed OK, as in the letters O and K.
Okay.
That particular one references the fact that, you know, perhaps this is what I'm looking for. I can alter time with this.
Okay. Jesus Christ. All right. I don't know what to do here. I guess I'll show it to Hinkle. Is Hinkle here? Sam, you here?
Sam?
I'm muted through the API.
Ah.
What do you think of this, mate?
That's a very interesting clock. So I
No,
feel
more
like
about
the
the
quartz
mentality.
euphemism is
Manipulation. thing.
speaking regarding orichalcum.
Hinkle. Tonk
Me.
points out the specific notation, and it gets you thinking about whether it really could. And your mind kind of goes, well, you'd need to increase the size of it massively. Like, this would not be something fun that you'd put in the corner of your room. This would be, let's dedicate an entire building to this thing. But theoretically it would be possible, but messing with time is...
And you get a hound of Tindalos after you.
Well,
we
it's...
need roughly a police box sized area.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I like to factor on the top. Windows to see outside to make sure no one is interfering with you.
Are we designing a fantasy TARDIS?
Hey, you brought the temporal thing. You said a bigger building was needed.
Almost like a cradle of quartz would be needed, but yes. If you were to build like a box-shaped object, and windows and light refracting on the top of it, you could potentially use it to travel through time. It would need someone super smart to be at the helm of it, though. Like, lifetimes of experience to navigating the time stream.
It's a good thing we don't have any of those.
Right?
Otherwise, someone would absolutely immediately go on an adventure.
Mm-hmm.
Through time and space.
Matt, are we getting kicked out? Fragile's shirtless.
Fragile is now tugging at the side of the
Ariel
steeple
is actively causing a scene with her apologizing too, by the way.
to try and get him away into a unlit area.
Well,
Probably to the point where he's now unsure which one's going to be doing the assassination.
at this point, one of the clerics has managed to summon a couple of the champions of Brigh.
Mm-hmm.
And they are very aggressively making their way over to our two ladies of the group and our two new gentlemen.
They really
Like a
don't
couple
like. They really don't like people having outside food and drink in here.
Well, no, it's a library. And both of them are holding what look like glaives. But one hand is on the hilt of the weapon. The other is what looks like they're on a drawstring or a bronze chain of some sort that's attached to the blade.
Are they gonna let it
Ariel's
rip?
hands are up.
Are they gonna Beyblade us, Matthew?
They do have clockwork glaives, yes.
Fuck yeah, Beyblades!
Want nothing to do with this.
Ariel's hands are up.
I know you have special permission to be here in the archives, but we are going to have to ask you to leave.
Sorry, Ariel.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And she begins to head out. She whistles for Bradley and is making sure Fragile's following her.
Why would Fragile be following you?
Because Fragile also got asked to leave.
Did she?
Yes,
Yes.
she did.
Do I want to make a scene? How cute are the
You
guards?
already are.
You cannot see what the guards look like.
Ooh,
They are
mysterious.
wearing
Mysterious.
They're wearing
Oh.
head-to-toe clockwork armor.
Listen, listen. Fragile's gonna be lit all over them as they lead her out. Do you come here often?
Fragile, I need you to do a fortitude save for me.
You got it.
I thought I did a great job getting Fragile out of there.
He's just gonna screw him in the
22.
elevator, though.
One of them kind of listens to you prattle on for like a minute or two, Fragile, as they're trying to escort you out.
Uh-huh.
Before he just puts one of his hands to one of the gears on his chest plate, rotates it twice, and then taps you on the forehead.
Yeah.
Ariel,
Uh-huh.
you notice as Fragile just kind of stops mid-sentence as she begins to slow down and crawls to a stop.
Hey, what was that? Better not have hurt her.
We've just put her in a state of temporal stasis.
And you can bring her out of it, right?
Oh, it'll only last 5 minutes.
Alright. Okay. And we continue onwards.
Now,
Tonk is immediately like, how do I get one of those?
I'm not watching. As far as anyone else is concerned, my head is down, and I'm doing my best to try and copy what Hinkle is doing, shifting through documents.
Out of curiosity, did the two gentlemen with us also get kicked out?
they did.
Yeah!
Despite their
let's go.
protestations, like, we're not with them, it's like, no, you are absolutely with them. You're all leaving.
Fair enough. Let's go. I double whammy, honestly. Ariel's got skills.
Yeah, that's one word for it.
Now, Tonkin Hinkle, one more check.
All right.
This is a bonus check.
25.
And Hinkle.
Oh, right, checks.
I assume Hinkle is the one doing all the actual library work. He's finding volumes that might be correct, and then he's passing them to me, and I'm decently good at flipping through and like tracking down actual pages. But there's no way that I would be smart enough to assist in like picking out the books. All I can do is look for keywords.
Well, Hinkle.
Right.
As you're going through these books, you're kind of immersed into the design of what this clock is, what it could do, the potential abilities of it. Like, your mind is spiraling off into what could you do if you attached like a crystal ball to it that you could view through? Could you look forward and backwards in time? And it does occur to you that this is the kind of thing that the Temple of Brigh would specifically frown down upon. This is the kind of thing that you were kicked out for. This is heretical to their beliefs, because they believe that time goes at a fixed pace. And anything really messing with that beyond the very near temporal, for instance, like uses of the haste spell and other stasis type things. But you believe that with a little bit of engineering, a little bit of time, you might be able to impart some of those basic things into Heinrich.
Ooh. That'd be cool.
What that will do, I will establish. But you have unlocked the temporal breakthrough for your construct companion.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Is that cool?
Wait, what?
So just make a note that you have unlocked the temporal breakthrough for your construct companion.
Okay.
Someone sounds nervous.
And if only I had access to breakthrough modifications in a reasonable time frame.
I know, right? But you're pretty sure you got all the information that you would need to make your way out to the Cradle of Quartz. The main problem, however, would still be getting through the mana waste themselves. You'll need some
How hard can they be?
How hard could it be? Should be easy, right? Some means of transportation will have to be secured.
I have a horse?
We'll travel.
Just casually ride out into the mana waste. This will be fine, yeah?
I mean, that's what he did, isn't it?
He rode out into the mana waste on the back of a flying clockwork griffin. Sorry,
Yeah.
Sphinx.
Basically a horse.
But with that, we are going to go to our 10-minute break. Because I need to grab a drink and stretch my legs and all that other fun stuff. But we shall be back in like 10 minutes. And we will hope to see you back then shortly.
Alright. BRB.
Bye.
See you soon. Hey everyone, we're back. We were just talking about hot dogs on the break.
Anything specific about hot dogs?
Boiled or microwaved?
Neither. Cooked on the barbecue.
Well, I would have to freeze my ass off to grill them, so that's not an option.
Yeah, just boil them. Just
do it.
put a pot on and boil them.
No.
Also, just get
Incorrect.
sausages instead. Tastes better.
No,
anyways.
do not get sausages.
Then put them on the
Bill?
stove on a pan. Put a little
Put them in the
vegetable oil. Keep it on a
Also-
medium heat.
Also, I have to attend them if I am like
No.
roasting them on a
No,
pan.
if you put them in oil, you can leave them for like on medium heat. You can leave them for 12 minutes. It's ages.
Okay, no, Bill. I need to know what you mean by cook them in the kettle.
I guess like
Bill,
tea
no.
kettle.
Bill, no.
No. So what Bill's suggesting there is you get a what do they call it? Hotel kind kettle. You just open the lid and you stuff hot dogs in there with water and just
Bill.
boil them that way.
Please,
no,
Bill,
no.
tell me that's not the case here.
No.
Like an
Listen.
electric kettle?
Yeah. So you know how I'm
Yeah.
against the microwave
God.
stank? Boiling them in the kettle is like gassing your entire house.
My answer
What?
is still no. Just no.
But
Stop.
that's my coffee water.
Look at yourself. Think
No,
about
no
what
more,
you
right?
did to come to this, and then understand that you've
Do
done
you have
wrong.
a separate coffee maker, Matt?
I just have instant when I'm at home. But no, I'm just like, Bill, do you have like a separate
Who
kettle?
hurt you?
A separate electric kettle for your hot dogs?
Answer me. I want answers.
Because no, you don't do it at home. You only do it when you're at a hotel.
I think I've seen
I
this
think-
technique being used on noodles.
That's a fine idea. I know I've seen it used on noodles. I'm in college.
Please tell me you don't put the noodles in the kettle.
With the hot dogs?
With what?
We're just
I
gonna
don't.
cook fucking
I've
ramen
seen
in a
people do
kettle.
it. I've seen people do it.
I hate me.
Cheaper. Bill, you're a bad person.
You know,
You're
I
right,
think
but you're a bad
you're
person.
right. Honestly, this is a great idea. I should get an electric
No.
kettle for my room so I don't have to leave my room to
Ah,
cook
yes,
hot
your
dogs.
hot dog kettle. Or, just hear me out. Stop having hot dogs. They're bad.
They're pretty tasty, actually. Counterpoint.
No,
And
they're
they
tasty.
Take no
Tasty
effort.
and bad are two separate
Okay, I want to
things.
point out that there's a pretty big study that came out recently that showed that processed meats are worse for you than cigarettes in terms of causing cancer.
That's not an excuse to smoke, Ian.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
but
Hang on. Don't make this about me.
let's
Ian,
just
you have
point
to
out,
stop eating your cigarettes.
hot dogs are not that common of an occurrence. It is much more common for
yes,
people to
we-
buy cheap sausages.
Yes,
and-
we can. It just takes like 2 extra minutes to boil
Okay.
chat with our voltage.
See,
Don't
now
come
I'm
for my
thinking,
power grid.
would you just have 2 separate kettles? Like, this one's for, like, your tea and coffee, and this one's for your hot dogs.
I mean, I don't drink tea and coffee, so
If you're buying
your
a
loss.
separate kettle to cook hot dogs, something terrible has happened in your life.
Yeah, somebody fucking hurt you.
You know,
I
the
would
worst
say
part is I want to try it
would
out now.
No.
It'd probably be more
Playing
energy
your fucking
efficient
game.
to use a kettle to cook my hot dogs as opposed to a pot.
I don't like any of you.
Just stop having hot dogs.
But
Oh,
I like
God.
them. They are tasty.
Have something else. Like, hot dogs are fine in moderation, but if you're getting to the point where you're buying your own kettle for hot dogs, that's past moderation.
I mean, to be fair, I do eat them in moderation. It's just whenever the dining hall is closed and I need a little snacky.
And you know, no one's gonna
Go
complain
straight
about the hot
to hot
dogs.
dog?
Yeah, hot dogs are quick. They're nice. They're fine.
Quick, easy, they fill me up.
So does a sandwich.
Hot dogs are a sandwich.
God, how much is a kettle? Anyway,
$8.
So, hey, I guess we're playing some kind of game.
we
No,
are
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm out.
Overcooked. Let's go.
Overcooked community stream when. So you are, well, Fragile and Ariel, you are kind of ushered out of the temple rather quickly.
I
Yeah.
am still tits out.
The horse is coming with, I assume.
Yes, the horse is coming with you. Ariel, one of the champions, has been kind enough to drape a cloak or a cape over Fragile.
Please tell me it's over her face. I so want to wake up and be like, ooh, nighttime.
It is kind of just over
You have survived to this point in life. Your backstory says you have to be smarter than this.
Aw, it's more fun this way.
God damn it. Luck, what luck 100 does to a motherfucker.
Strength 10, luck 10. That's how I do things.
So we're going into the special now. But Hinkle and Tonk, eventually you'll also have to make leave of the library.
Okay.
Hinkle, you had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Like you've got the designs for a nice clock. You think you might have some experimental designs you might want to integrate into Heinrich in the future. You're not sure when. We'll work that out.
We take the nice elevator back up, right?
You do. And
You
look,
don't have a horse.
It's really nice, yeah. Like they've integrated one of those wind-up music boxes into the design of it. And it just plays this nice, pleasant, peaceful music the entire way. It's just kind of a beautiful experience.
Okay.
And the elevator attendant gives you like mints as well.
I don't want mints. We know what Minty Kiss has been up to.
But eventually you all meet outside of the temple. Fragile, you will be mid-conversation coming back to it, and yes, there will in fact be a blanket over your head.
So I was thinking me and you could... Oh, okay, it's nighttime now. Night.
Why would you stick a hot dog in a toaster?
No, it's a special built toaster, Matt.
Okay, no, hang on, no, wait. Now, there are things called toaster bags that you can get to put in toasters, and you could probably cook a hot dog in a toaster bag.
Isn't it called like an electric frankfurter?
I don't know, man.
Could you run a strong enough current through a hot dog to cook it?
Yes.
Is this like the people who are like, hey, you can do a grilled cheese in a toaster, you just put it on its side.
Can one of my clients go to hospital right now? Somebody break a leg, literally.
Oh no, my connection.
Okay, sorry. You're cutting.
I
cutting
did
out.
put it in chat to try not to derail the stream.
Yeah, but I'm
That's why
monitoring
you
it, aren't
shouldn't
I?
put it in chat.
Listen, my friends were like incessantly DMing me. To put it
Okay.
in there.
No, that's fine.
I'm looking at Bill's hot dog kettle.
Wait, he has... No.
And,
Anyway.
and it has afterpay and stuff. And it's like, if you need to afterpay a kettle, then
There's no way you're a hot dog kettler. I agree, Sam.
no. Damn it, Bill.
What is this? What the fuck is this?
General. The film.
How do we... Matt, bring that up on stream. Matt.
What?
Matt, bring it up on stream, Matt. Others must
Please?
see. Let this be the hot dog. Did you change it to chasing a hot dog?
Okay. I'm sorry, what the fuck is that?
Bring it up on stream, Matt.
Oh, give me a second. So, you all meet outside of the temple.
Hmm?
Fragile is asleep.
Fragile's not asleep. Shush, shush. It is possibly the
Ariel's
quietest
just,
it's
like,
been in a while.
Standing, making sure that nothing bad happens to Fragile.
Or is she more of a me?
She's more of a me.
I would say so. But couple of things to note. One, this is where you can collect all of your information. And two, you were also given the address for his workshop.
Were we? Okay, let's break into his house.
Sweet. Yeah, let's break into someone else's house.
Is it on
breaking in.
Skyside?
No, he's kind of fallen on hard times.
Alright.
So his workshop's on Smoke side.
Okay. The Skyside cops are better at their jobs, so.
That is also true.
It's harder to pull a job on Skyside.
Harsh, but you're absolutely correct. But you do have the address. Do you make your way over there?
Hey, well, we can, if we want, we can check out this house of this guy. Fragile, wake up, and I pull the cloak off of her head.
Good morning.
Can she
Good
roll a
morning.
performance check for causing a distraction? You took away her modesty blinds.
Oh, yeah, no, that's also absolutely true. She's not wearing a top.
Her
She is now
head.
flashbanging
Okay.
to the
It's
public.
still wrapped around her. It's just not covering her face. Was my
Hey,
intent.
The words you used were, "I take the cloak off of Fragile."
I
Now,
think I said off her head, but
It's
Someone's-
for Harambe.
someone's crashing
Oh,
their
God.
velocipede. Oh, I don't need to see
God,
it. In...
no.
No.
That's
God,
the enemy
no.
we have to fight now.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is apparently a hot dog kettle.
Oh god.
It's
I saw-
filthy too.
I saw it, so now everyone else has to see it too. You're welcome.
Awesome.
That
Thanks.
VOD is gonna be so cursed.
Is this our
There's-
punishment for not letting Bill play this campaign as well?
Bill
It's
couldn't
just
play
gonna be
this
this-
campaign.
I
Giant
know.
spike.
It's a joke.
Okay. Sorry.
At almost exactly 2 hours, there will just be a giant spike in views. Known as the hot dog incident.
It's bizarre. I don't know how to feel.
Bad.
The worst part is
Yeah?
I'm actually
Well-
craving hot dogs now.
No.
To be frank about it,
Anything else?
So,
I think this situation is the worst outcome.
heading to the
Hey, Sam,
workshop.
Where do you live?
Heading to the workshop.
workshop.
Waiting for nighttime or sticking around, just gonna head straight there.
Oh, we're not waiting
Can
around
we
the whole day
stop
again.
by a shop to buy Fragile a shirt?
No.
I mean, let's be honest, by this point in their relationship, I get the feeling that Tonk just has spare shirts on him.
Yes,
For
that is
Fragile.
very, very reasonable. And they're artsy. Like there's some ones going back a while when they were obviously in the wilderness, and he just had to throw things at her. So some of them are just like pure fur and hide.
I'm picturing essentially a nappy bag, but it's just like, it's got fragile emblazoned on it.
Yes. No, it has a pair of tits and an X through them on the side, and the X covers the nipples.
I'm so glad this stream is like
Aren't you?
Mature?
yeah.
Matt, you
mature,
just showed off the
tact.
hot dog kettle. Of course it's mature. This is now not safe for life.
Somehow, I don't think they'll allow me to put that into Sinclair's library as a cursed item. Although perhaps they possibly should.
Why is there Sam and he's injured?
Why am I injured?
Hey there,
fine.
Sam. Why are you injured? No, Sam, not that. There's this little guy over here called Sam. Oh, that was you. Never mind. Who's this guy?
So, straight to the workshop or waiting for night?
I will. Do you guys want to go check out his workshop? I mean,
Hell
if he's
yeah.
not here.
Already out. If we wait, Hinkle will probably knock back out again.
Yeah.
Fragile,
All
don't
right.
forget.
Straight away then.
There straight away. Why not?
Doc, I had no idea that you had such an interest in clockwork.
Inkle, honestly, these days, I'll do anything to get away from the crazy.
Fragile
How are you the
overhears
sane
this,
one in all
looks
this?
weirdly at Hinkle, and is like, his name is Tonk. You know, like a clock. Tick tonk.
Big dong. I love that. Ariel will be riding her horse.
Yes. Now, coming up to the workshop itself, it is, although it is in fact a workshop, it probably started life, like many of the buildings in Alkenstar, as a warehouse.
Mm-hmm. Seems to be like a loading dock.
Hopefully it's not a full moon.
There is, in fact, a loading dock, which is where you're standing, with the various metal roller doors that you can open. And there is more noble ways in, but otherwise, yeah. So, however you wish to enter is kind of up to you. If you want to scout around the sides of the building, you can also do that.
Ariel is gonna actually hop off Bradley and just go to the door and see if it's locked. Just like test it. Not open it, just test it.
Testing it, it is not locked.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, the door's not locked if we want to just walk right in.
Okay.
Tonk, you should probably check it for one of those cross traps again.
Yeah, I'll do that. 100%. Rolling now.
Fragile already opened the door and is already heading in.
Oh.
Matt hasn't stopped me, so it's fine.
Okay, we're in.
Ariel will follow.
This one wants a hug.
And yeah, sure enough, entering in...
Matt, can you drag me through the door? Sorry.
Oh, because it's just slightly too narrow?
Mm-hmm.
Always leave the horse outside.
Oh,
I'm not leaving the horse outside.
Well, maybe you should put it on a diet plan then.
It's a large-sized creature. But
Yeah, well, it
this
could
one
do
the best.
to be a little less large, Matt.
this one's my friend.
well, I'm pretty sure there is actually a miniaturizing
Oh,
animal
pony.
companion thing. But it would seem that our wayward inventor had something of an obsession with robots himself. Hinkle?
Understandable. Robots are cool.
Robots are pretty damn cool. And although it's not really shown there on the map, there is a very large pedestal set off to one side where you would imagine there would have been a much larger construct than any of the ones presented here.
Like a big griffin?
Or Sphinx.
Nick, you
What?
can stop the pinging.
Why are we pinging the deer robot?
Because it's R66Y from Chrono Trigger.
Is it?
A round
Okay.
boy with a round head and
I mean-
goggles.
That could be any.
R66Y.
If people want to give me perception checks, however,
Okay.
You want private?
yes, private for these ones, please.
We are having such a good time.
Ooh, we're having such a good time.
We have been
I
talking
rolled
about
for Bradley as well.
clocks. We're looking at our robots.
Inko, can you give me this robot? It's friend-shaped.
Aren't we all friend-shaped?
No.
Ariel is very
No.
bored with the robots.
What would Ariel be interested in here? don't think
Aria
there'd be
picked
much
the wrong
for it.
campaign then.
Yeah, no, look.
I'm well aware of that. But you said you guys wanted a frontline healer, and there's one class for it.
The
That is
cleric.
true.
I'm already playing a frontline healer cleric. I can't do another one.
I mean, you could.
The
Just play the
Oracle.
same one, but like slightly grizzled.
Yeah, slightly
Yeah.
older.
Just that's what Nick
Yeah,
did.
just
That's what Nick
Eliza
did in
again.
Agents of Edgewatch.
Okay,
More preside.
in Nick's case, it very much more exaggerated.
As is the case for Nick most of the time.
Wow, you're not wrong there.
I will
Oh,
say,
goody.
the
Matt's
issue,
putting initiative against us.
the issue with playing Eliza is she's supposedly level 10 by the end of
Oh, hell yeah,
Troubles
me.
Menacing, so...
Well, yeah, see,
So-
if you had played Eliza again, then you would have ensured she lived through the other game.
I mean, that's not quite how that works.
I know you don't like time paradoxes.
You're not wrong.
Aha.
I don't like that you're not wrong.
It'd just be justification for Eliza to pick up Chrono Skimmer.
Oh god. Yeah. What is with everyone in Chrono Skimmer? Is
I
it
mean,
because
I
it's
was-
rare?
I was making a time joke, I'll be honest.
But there's the time mage as well.
Time Mage is lame.
God.
Yeah, who would ever play a time mage?
Who would ever want
Now-
to be a chronomancer?
Hinkle, if you want to roll crafting instead, you can. Because you are an inventor and this is an inventory space. Before I hit the go button on the encounter.
Oh, I'm looking about.
Mm-hmm.
Looking about? Alright.
I ain't crafting anything, Matt.
Alright. Do
So-
we see what's attacking us? Oh. Fun.
Her friend is attacking. So you
The
go.
friend is attacking.
Fragile.
Hey,
Your
Friend is
new
not-
friend wants to hug you.
I want to hug him.
Wants to hug you very aggressively.
Hooray!
Why is it
Can you
always
zoom in on
fucking
him?
you?
Everything wants to fuck me.
No.
I have to be the most fuckable thing in this party.
No.
Oh,
Big image.
Big image?
Oh, big noise.
Please.
Let's turn that down.
No.
Combat music.
You can always mute the music. It's fine. It's mostly for stream.
That's what I have. Yeah.
Does a 20 hit?
It does not.
I didn't think it would. It has that, but I only want to do that on that. So it's gonna try to punch you again.
Okay.
I just looked at the graphic
Still no.
for our characters because I wanted to know what
Still no.
Fragile's AC was. How do you only have 36 health?
Yep.
-8 Constitution.
Ah, fair.
Or just a constitution.
Whatever. Yeah.
Fair.
Alright, let's try it one more time.
There you go, bud.
Won't be able to do the extra stuff, but
Oh,
Oh, come on, ow.
can't do stuff about it.
now let's get you people that bigger picture.
Oh my god, he looks incredible.
Does look
So
incredible.
freaking cool. Got a little ballista.
Cast in bronze and other irons and metals. Although he looks somewhat cobbled together, he looks like he was rebuilt and repaired from junk. You saw some of these statues within the Temple of Brigh earlier today. One arm is a hand and fist, as you can obviously see. The other one has been retrofitted to have a rather large crossbow. Although it is listed in its stat block as a hand crossbow, you could obviously tell it's a little bit chunkier than that.
I think that's technically a ballista because it's rope tensioned, but I'm not certain of that classification.
And now I know the difference between a ballista and a crossbow. There you go. Fragile!
It did punch me, but maybe it was just afraid.
You have an X-Men robots.
What you doing, Fragile?
Hey, Hinkle,
Yeah, of us.
friend or foe?
Foe. Faux.
No, it's definitely real.
What?
Oh,
No,
God.
he's not
So
nice.
confused.
Whack him.
I guess. Promise, like, if we defeat it, can you build me him again, except nice?
I don't think I get too many more responses. I'm sorry, Nick.
Nah.
Azam.
Well,
That's your
he
first
didn't
action.
punch you.
No attack of opportunity, apparently.
That's not gonna do it.
No, that is not going to do it, unfortunately.
Reload.
And that's you done.
That is me done.
Tonk.
Hunt.
Yep.
Command.
Pray love.
Oh, get out of here.
Also-
I don't think I have vision. Do I have vision?
Yeah, you should have vision of him.
Okay, cool.
It is daytime.
Big fat ass horse in the way.
Does the horse give him cover?
Basic cover.
So -1. Okay. Alright, well, Hunt.
Incidental cover.
Just move trigger next to him, please. So hunted shot command. So is it Control T? Nope, that's new tab.
Should just be T.
T. Cool. All right, let's do this. So it's gonna be
Don't you want to hunt command hunted shot?
hunt command hunted shot. Yeah. Is that what I said?
No,
We
you
know
said
what you
hunt,
meant.
Hunted shot. Ordering matters. I've made the
Yeah.
mistake.
Hunt command hunted shot. Whatever works. So hunt prey. And I've got the wrong companion. I should have had cat. Cat would have been great here. Hunted shot. The 1 strike. There was an error in my macro syntax. Matter hit. And I need to toggle this one. First attack on hunted prey this round. There was an error in my macro syntax. Oh well.
It's
Looks
just
good to
because
me,
it's a
though.
repeater.
13 damage.
13.
Cool. And then
He will
again,
take a chunk of that.
-5. That's great. 25 damage. Minus second D8. So -3 damage on second shot. And then trigger fuck him up,
Like some
boy.
of that.
Come on, trigger. Good roll.
Animations.
25
That'll hit.
damage. /R. 1D8 precision. 19 damage.
19 damage all up.
Yep, and I'm done. Marshals, bitches. Sorry.
I mean, no, it's fair. Alright. Actually taking chunks out of his armor. You're doing really well with him. But, Hinkle.
Hi. Right. Crafting law.
Yep.
You figure out what he is. What is his things?
Alright. This is a clockwork door warden. It is designed to, kind of designed originally as a bouncer. So, throw someone out the door, then slam the door in their face. What else do you want to know?
Does it have? What's its hardness?
It has resistance physical 5. So it resists all physical damage up to 5.
And do I get to learn anything else?
It does have a reaction.
Ooh.
But
Right.
that is about it.
Nice. Alright, my turn, I guess.
Yep.
Oh, wait, yeah. Shut up. Alright,
Your first action,
is,
recall knowledge. Yep.
Second is overdrive.
Yep.
Oh well. And then third is quick bomb.
Quick bomb.
Bomber.
All right, what you throwing?
Roll
Lightning.
And throw a lightning bomb.
A lightning bomb that will hit.
Yeah. Flat-footed into the start of my next turn.
So it'll take that amount of damage.
Yeah. And Heinrich's independent action will be to strike there.
All right. And I believe that is you done.
That's me done.
Ariel.
Awesome. First action.
Asimar.
Command. Question for you, Matt.
Yep.
Am I going to have to make a for that? Am I gonna have to make a acrobatics check to balance?
Whoa. It'll be more a nature check. Because this is not quite wide enough for Bradley to go down.
That's why I was saying, would Bradley be able to make an acrobatics check to balance?
Actually, yes. Do an acrobatics check for Bradley.
Okay.
Let's see whether we get to see a horse fall prone.
With me on top.
That will be
22?
fine.
Yep. Can you go ahead and move me down?
Oh, it doesn't like that,
like,
does it?
There. Yeah. So like right behind him, so I'd be flanking. And that's Bradley's first action. Second action, attack.
That sounded good. Sounded meaty.
Hits.
Sounds like a hit.
Damage. Alright. That'll be probably about 3, considering he's got resistance.
He does have resistance.
And then
Robots being what they are.
I will draw my short sword because I do not currently have my flail. And I will strike.
Yeah, you will.
Ooh, yeah, you will.
Oh, cool. Oh,
Aw,
I should
dang
have
it.
rolled critical. Sorry.
Yep, press the critical button.
10.
10. Alright.
5 damage.
Well, I
Well-
can just press the hot damage on my cutting.
Now know that his AC was gone from being not crittable on a 28 to crittable on a 28.
Alright, but that's you done, Ariel?
Yep, that's 3.
His turn. Well, you were the first to you were the last to attack him, so he's going to turn around and try to punch Bradley.
Okay.
Punch the horse. Punch the horse.
No animals in the
it's-
workshop.
The goblin.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Goodbye,
That'll
horse.
crit.
Goodbye, horse.
Liberating step.
Yep.
Proc that. So that's 6 less. So that's 24. Bradley's alright.
You sure about that?
Yeah. Bradley's alright.
It's definitely a hit.
That's a big one.
That was the first hit.
Yeah, for his
First
follow-up, he's going to push.
Aw.
Oh,
So,
shit.
why can't he grapple the horse?
That's
Flex the
not what
horse,
he
Matthew.
does. The worst part, however, is this means
yeah.
that
I'm going prone. We're both prone. Yeah.
you're both prone, and you'll take a d6 damage from colliding.
Alrighty. Prone. Then Ariel. Prone. And then let us take damage. And Bradley also takes that. Okay.
For his final action, he's going to punch Heinrich.
Not Heinrich.
Rock'em
That's a
sock'em
hit.
robots.
Not a
Am
critical,
I
though.
unseated, Matt?
You
Or
are
am I
not
still
unseated.
seated? Okay.
There's not enough room for you for the tumble. Alright, that's him done. Because he doesn't have the another action to push. Fragile. It looks
to
like
do?
this potential robot friend is something of a pusher.
That just means I have to love him extra hard.
That's a critical hit.
That will be a critical hit. Yep, I think they'll do it.
Should do,
But-
considering he's near death.
Actually target the warden.
Yep.
And press the critical damage again. I want to see something.
Yeah. Cool damage effect.
I think the hit needs to have hit it first.
Yeah, I think so too.
Roll a hit again against it.
Yeah, roll the hit again, just because I've seen this once. I don't want to see where it works again. But we will apply the damage.
Oh,
That was cool.
so cool.
Okay, that was fun. But
Very dead.
with a shot from Pissy Boots, you put the bullet through its chest piece as it goes to give Heinrich another push. And as its light dims, you hear it say, "No one more."
That's new.
What, the fanfare?
Yeah.
No, it's been there all the time, I believe.
Ariel, as soon as she sort of as soon as Bradley sort of rights herself,
Yep.
Ariel is sort of stroking her mane and is going to cast Lay on Hands.
That's fair, I feel.
You take
Bum, 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 bum,
I
bum,
I
bum,
cast
bum,
Lay on
bum,
Repairs.
bum.
Alright, what's doing next?
I'm casting Lay on Repairs on Heinrich.
Alright.
Is that a success by level?
That won't be a success by level.
It won't. Wait, don't
Ah,
I have
nope.
better tools?
Nope, it is. My mistake.
I think I've also got +1 item tools.
Now you have a +1, do you?
DC's
Do I have a
19
+1
at this
repair
level
kit?
anyway.
Oh, sweet.
I was about
I'd
to say,
like to-
why is Fragile being targeted by everyone?
I would like to collect the robot, please.
He's a bit too heavy. Well, actually, no, your strength's kind of... You're strong, aren't you?
I am 16 strong.
Still, there's a little bit too much metal to take him whole.
Of course.
Ariel will Bradley will happily collect the robot.
Love your horse.
Ariel,
Get out the Oki straps. Make sure it doesn't go anywhere.
Ariel, yeah, tie it down. She's got rope.
You.
Must have for her kit.
So, by the looks of it, Kosowana left some robots here in case anyone wanted to investigate a little bit too closely. Tong, this will be when you kind of see the giant fucking singed crater in the northeastern corner of the room.
That like Pyronite would do that?
Well, I'll need... Perception will work for this, survival would be better.
What about crafting?
Crafting will give you information about the explosive device that was used.
Ariel will perceive. Bradley is too
Tonk?
busy focusing on the robot.
Tonk is muted. Makes me believe that he's not currently present.
Away from keyboard, AFK.
Yep, he's Burb.
He's Burb? Okay. Well, Hinkle, if you want to make your way over there. The burning scorch mark, after doing a little bit of investigation, obviously an explosive device of some sort, a little bit of a further check into it, you do recognize it as Pyronite. You and Vashan have done a couple of experimentations, and he's basically been showing you what his theories were behind it and how effective it can be. And the fact that a single drip can do... This is probably the results of like a couple of drips of the stuff put onto the concrete.
I see. Quite the blaze.
Also, there is organic matter scattered amongst the debris.
Oh. Bummer.
No. Singed flesh.
People?
Oh.
Presumably people.
Is it Sneeple?
Probably not Sneeple, no.
Alright, time to go taste. I mean, decipher what the people is. Are there is there anything that leads me to believe it is of a particular ancestry?
Personage? Give me a perception check.
Sweet, I was about to roll medicine, but perception works just fine.
Without being master or legendary in medicine, it would be way too difficult to actually put Humpty Dumpty back together again. However, you do notice a lot of gold in and amongst the debris. Golden fabric, what remains of a golden gun.
Are these the people that robbed me?
Whatever this means to you, unsure, but the rest of the party might wish to know.
I'm gonna start gathering up gold bits.
All right.
Are there 11 gold pieces?
Really bitter about that, having your money taken, huh?
Yeah, I am, Matt.
Burned an entire city to the ground. Oh, it's fine. Steal 10 gold pieces. Now it's personal.
Yeah.
Goddamn. But, Fragile, what are you doing? Your potential robot friend has been put upon Bradley.
Yep, so that's out of sight, out of mind. Well, I mean, there's a door here.
I'm not stopping you.
Okay. Shazam.
There's part of me that feels I should.
We should always stop Fragile from doing something on her own.
There's a liquid on the floor.
This looks to be alchemical storage.
Taste it.
Liquid.
You're gonna taste the
You couldn't
liquid?
hear me, but I literally shouted from across the room, no, drop it. Like on reflex, out of character. Fragile. No eating.
I'm not eating.
You're tasting.
This is alchemical storage. However, it looks like someone busted in here in a bit of a hurry and just kind of tossed the place looking for something.
Doesn't look like they found what they were looking for.
No.
That's a dumb question. Oh, okay. What
It's
I mean
not
is
that dumb of a question.
Like was the left side of the room tossed, And then something open, and then the right side of the room clean, but okay.
Yeah, no, the
Answer
entire
is
room
no.
was tossed.
Okay. Well, I am gonna sit right here and just keep an eye on everything and my gun ready.
Well, Tonk, give me a survival check.
Okay. I'm pretty good at these.
You are.
I'm pretty good at these. Cool.
So, looking into the northeastern section of the room where Hinkle's kind of examining the explosion, you notice the sandbags
Yep.
and the signs of a fight, but more importantly, this looks like it was the sign, like, a shootout happened.
Okay.
Like, one force did their best to hold out against another. And
Alright.
you do also notice that Hinkle is collecting up various golden bits.
Okay. Anything that I feel like needs to be told to Hinkle? It's definitely been a shootout. Somebody's definitely been defending here. Alright, I'll have a look at the golden bits then.
Alright. As I described to Hinkle, they look like bits of golden, like the melted golden gun on the floor, pieces of golden fabric.
It's not... Is it too much of a jump to assume that whatever race our golden friend from earlier belongs to, they were holding out here, maybe?
Probably not.
Okay.
These are the people that robbed me.
Have
Okay.
you told us who that is?
I
Wow.
don't think so, actually.
We will get to that in a
Or
second.
the only thing you've given us is, this is the people that robbed me, without actually elaborating who that group of individuals is.
I would imagine Ariel would have been like, these bastards in golden clothing, tacky as all hell.
I have their names. They're the Gilded Gunners, is the gang name.
Alright. So, Ariel and Fragile.
Hmm?
I'd like
Yeah.
perception checks from the two of you.
Perception check.
There's a
Can't
reason
wait
it's
to
no
get
longer a skill.
ambushed.
What do you mean ambushed?
I'm gonna get ambushed. That chest, that's a mimic.
Is it a mimic, or is it an ally?
I mean, there's no reason it can't be both, but...
Exactly. Depends on which game you're in, though. But, Ariel, as you're kind of starting to examine the room, you could already see that Fragile's getting bored with it. There's a lot of fun things, but there's really not much to interest her. You, however, notice half a rat on the ground.
Half of a rat.
Yes. Cut clean in two.
Do I look like I can... Can I see what cut the rat in half?
Let's find out, shall we? We'll set the initiative to stealth. I already have Ariel's stealth. And then
My
Fragile's.
perception?
And I will get initiative from Hinkle and Tonk.
I'm picking up bits of gold, man. What do you want?
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. It makes absolute sense. Stealth initiative, alright. Well, let us do
I
the
definitely
reveal.
not stealthing, it was click.
Oh.
I've just been muted because I've been eating.
Nice. I'm already in the swarm.
Let's get a proper picture.
Picture. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my god, it's scraplets.
I knew you'd have a reaction. It seems like
They are adorable.
the inventor in residence of this place had something of a rat problem and decided that instead of leaving rat traps around the place, to just have the rat traps go to the rats.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh? What do you mean, uh-oh? This is fine, right?
Not for not for Hinkle.
I'm gonna be very concerned if they just passed you.
Well,
Oh gosh.
I will need a reflex save from you, Ariel.
Yeah. Let's throw it. Oh, that's a success.
It's fine, you'll only take
Tetanus.
half damage.
And then he's gonna do
Alright.
that 2 more times.
No. Jeez, what do you take me for? It's gonna use its special action.
Oh, good.
Oh, that shit coming from a mile away.
It has a little bit of trouble piercing your armor, Ariel, but enough of them kind of gain purchase that they're going to attempt to trip you. Now, this will be with a +10.
On top of that?
Oh, nope, it's already built in. That's fine. I just rolled really poorly.
That will succeed, nevertheless. I've only got a +10 for it.
You are now flat-footed.
Nice.
We'll just drag that onto you. That's fine. And then it'll move to there.
You're not able to liberating step yourself, are you?
Nope.
Ariel, it is your turn.
Okay. Sword is probably not going to be very good against these guys. But alas, I do not have anything else. So we're striking with the sword.
Go for it.
Let's go ahead and roll that. I assume that hits.
Yeah, no, that'll be a hit.
It probably doesn't deal any damage because they've probably got resistance 5 million.
It's not 5 million.
Would be slashing is how I'm gonna do it. So, I don't know if that changes it or anything.
It does change it a little bit.
Okay.
You do manage to slice at a bit of them, but sheer numbers and metal makes it difficult.
Then I am going to stride, and I'm going to command animal.
Well,
Yeah.
before you do that,
Okay.
this activates their reaction.
Okay. I get...
They take that amount of damage.
Yeah, and I get persistent damage, slashing, yada
Yep.
yada yada.
You've already put that on, and you may continue your action.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get... Bradley's gonna charge over. Can Bradley attempt to, like, hoof them off of me? I'm happy to have it, Ariel take damage.
Yeah, do an attack roll. I'll at the very least give you a bonus to the check to get rid of it.
The hit, on the trap draw tangle, and it's a hit on Ariel. So.
Oh, right. Roll the damage.
Which... Does Ariel take that?
Ariel will take that.
Now, Matt.
Yep.
Might I argue she takes half because it's not intended to hurt her?
Well, it depends on how much of a bonus you want against the getting rid of the persistent.
I feel like Bradley wouldn't want to just full hoof her in the chest. So
All right.
I'm gonna say half.
Okay, take half then. You will get a +1 bonus.
Okay. And then... or actually, it's a -1 to the DC, because it's a flat track map.
Still have to roll.
And, okay, so that is the end of my turn. So, then the persistent thing comes up. You.
Press your recovery
Persistent
check.
Damage. Recovery check. Yep.
Oh, you're good either way.
So I do still take that D10.
You do.
Okay, I'm fine.
Wicked little buggers. But Bradley is able to kind of hoof them off, kind of rearing up and knocking at them. Bruises you a little bit, but does the job. Fragile.
Hey.
What you doing?
How many can I pick up?
Are you attempting to grapple it?
Gonna puppy cuddle them.
Is that how that works?
That's the only way I can figure out how to work it.
I want them so much.
It would be a grapple check.
Okay. Hell yeah.
That will not work.
This is unsurprising.
I will, however, say, because it was a critical failure, you will take 4 damage.
Yeah.
Actually, the critical failure effect for grapple is that they can grab you.
I mean, that's better.
Yeah, no, if anything, I will accept that.
You're now being mobbed by puppies, except that it hurts.
This is the best
I love this.
Or
this
they can force you to fall and land prone. It's either or. And
That's
it's an
good.
auto grab. Or an auto force.
I mean, at the very least, we're going to give you grabbed.
Okay.
Alright, got 2 actions left.
Um,
Thank you, Lakutos. I will
Actually, I'm
use
gonna
that.
liberating step that.
Oh, come on.
You can attempt. It doesn't say you have to, I don't believe.
Yeah, you can attempt. You don't have to.
But I'm not gonna get to use it another time before it becomes my turn, so why not? Anyways.
What you doing, Fragile?
So I'm not grappled?
You
I
can
am
attempt
grappled?
a save if you'd like.
Sure. What do I do?
Escape. So,
Escape.
athletics, acrobatics, or...
Acrobatics.
There we go.
Unarmed attack. The other one, but
That good?
against their athletics DC. I don't know if they have one of those.
That will be just enough.
Oh, good.
I'm used to seeing
you-
bigger numbers.
Yeah, same.
Not gonna lie. I have an 8th level campaign, a 3rd, and a 4th.
Then I guess I'm gonna go.
Okay.
It's already used its reaction, so.
Yeah. So is that?
Grab.
I don't know how many times. Yeah, I don't know how many times I've done a thing.
You
Grab-
have 1 action remaining.
Cool. Listen, even I know this isn't gonna do jack, but.
Bullet.
Whoa. Bullet gun. That will hit.
I will say concussive actually probably makes it do a little bit more.
A little bit more, that is correct. Alright. Tongue,
It's a swarm, right? So there's not a ton that I can do here.
Literally all of us.
So,
No.
is this actually where it is?
Yes.
Yeah, it's...
You pinged it right on the money.
So they've both pulled back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can see the remains of some still kind of attached to Ariel. They're not still moving, very much crushed, but they are there.
Okay. It's gonna have to be move. Here. Hunt. And then command. That's my whole turn.
Alright.
Trigger will move to this square, please.
You.
And I'm done. Thank you.
Alright. Hinkle! You have collected up the golden bits, and sure enough, you have heard the telltale signs of a trapjaw tangle.
Ooh.
Hinkle would know about these, because, you know, they're very effective against rats.
Wow.
Hinkle's gonna overdrive. Wait,
All right.
I don't want Heinrich to do it. I want Hinkle to do it. Yay!
That will be a success.
Oh, it's cool. Wonder if this will go properly onto.
Yep. What's up?
It won't be able to explode.
Aww. Exploding would be fun, though.
Well, one action. Yeah, one action, so Heinrich can move to here. And Hinkle will pull out a pepper box.
Alright. That you done?
Yeah.
Alright, our dear Tangle.
Oh, wow.
As we see a swarm of little robotic mouse traps with bodies launch out from the room.
Love them.
They're beautiful, they're great, they're lovely.
Yeah. Basic reflex. A failure.
Well,
I'm sickened now.
well, look on the bright side, they rolled poorly.
Yeah, but I'm sickened, Matt.
I gotta roll a reflex save, Rick.
Wait, am I part of this?
Yeah, you're in
Yep.
that square too.
Why?
What do you mean, why? You wanted the cuddles.
Now I don't get them.
Well, the two of you will succeed against the check, so you will only take half.
Oh, to succeed reflex saves.
It would be fun.
Like, okay, with Fragile's like high acrobatics, she's just like weaving through them and giving each of them like a little pat.
Aww. Alright. It has damaged all of you. So,
That will
Fortitude
succeed
DCs.
against my Fortitude DC.
So
Will
imagine
not
it
succeed
succeed.
against Heinrich.
Oh, well there you go. Fragile?
Yeah, no, I'm down.
Cool, I don't even have to remove my flat-footed effect. Nice.
Well, Fragile, you will also be flat-footed.
Hell yeah.
You got it, you got it. For its last action, wow, it's been really effective. It's just gonna do its snap and jaws again.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
Ariel's not having a good time with this fight.
I'm really not.
Oof. Big damage.
I don't have my flail.
Do you have hero points?
Not that I want to use against a swarm.
Yeah, Heinrich's immune to sickening, so.
Okay, fair enough. You will also be prone, Ariel, because of the critical failure.
Doesn't say that in the thing, but okay. Doesn't say that in the description.
No, you are quite correct. That's for trip and tangle, not for the snapping jaws.
Thank you.
Hey guys, remember when Juliet said that we wouldn't need that liberating step before the start of the next turn?
Well, Ariel, it is your turn.
No, it's my turn. We're going to command an animal. It's going to be Bradley. Bradley is going to make a hoof strike against it.
Oh,
nice.
There we go.
Critical. 14, bludgeoning.
Yep.
And then Bradley is going to make another hoof strike. Nice.
Yay!
Yeah, okay.
I'm due for some good luck.
You've already rolled like 2 natural 20s tonight.
Yeah, but then I crit failed against this awful thing.
That is like 4 20s tonight. Blaze it.
Ariel is going to
As Bradley's doing a hoof dance upon these things.
yeah, honestly, it seems to be less resistant to bludgeoning. Could be better.
What you doing?
Gonna stomp on him, making an unarmed attack.
Fair enough. That'll hit.
Hit. Damage. 8.
That will do damage to them.
Gonna strike it again.
That will be a whiff, unfortunately. But
Gotcha.
a multiple of 5.
And then going to lay on hands on myself.
Didn't you do that on Bradley?
I have 2 focus points.
Wow, that's neat.
Heal myself.
I love that the little animation went onto the trapdoor tangle.
Yeah.
I was
It's
like,
'cause I
oh,
have it
that's amazing.
targeted. You have it targeted.
Alright, I believe that's you done.
Yep, that's 3.
Fragile.
Hmm.
You should probably move.
Yeah. Don't have to.
See, I specifically didn't want to take the cling damage, yeah.
It will take 1. No, you're fine. It doesn't take 1 damage. You don't take 1 damage. It takes 1 damage. You do, however, get 2d10 persistent damage. But you may continue. You have 2 actions remaining. Shoot. That'll hit. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Lovely. And for your final action?
Reload.
All Tongue,
I'm up.
you are in fact up, and I'll get that
And-
recovery check from you for fragile.
Wait, you need to recover. Oh yeah, you don't need it from me.
Nailed it.
Well, you will take the 10 damage as these things continue to chomp against you.
Still.
This is still fine.
14.
That'll be a miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well.
Yeah,
Are they
okay.
immune to crits?
That is a natural 20. That will be a crit.
Are they immune to crits? Because if not,
They're not immune to crits.
cool. 20 damage.
And that's concussive.
Wow, those were some terrible rolls.
Yeah.
Still,
Concussive, so.
It's dead.
bludgeoning.
it's not dead yet.
It's near death.
It is near dead. Almost dead.
Oh, it's a shame.
I'm out. No, I got one more bullet.
Just save the bullet.
I'm just gonna Companion's Cry. Right? There's no reason not to.
But isn't that using 2 of your actions?
Yeah, I've got one more.
Didn't you just fire twice?
Yeah, it's my hunted prey.
Oh, you hunted
I wasted,
shot.
Yeah, I hunted shot.
See, that's why the
yeah,
ranger
whatever.
has it.
Just do this. How do I get to his Talon Strike? There he is. Map 4. Nope.
Yeah, that's still good though. Your
Okay.
shot goes clean through at least half a dozen of them, sending bits of metal everywhere. Now, Hinkle.
2 actions into Heinrich. Heinrich, step. Then, as a 5-foot emanation, he's gonna blow up.
Step and go boom.
Step, go boom. Damage. That one. And that is electricity.
That is electricity.
And
Reflex save.
it's AoE.
It's a DC 20.
DC 20. I don't think it's gonna matter, but reflex 20.
Nope.
No, not
15
at all.
electric damages.
Well, it'll be
Wow, they
taking.
have a really high reflex save.
Well, they're just the little guys, yeah? Well, they'll be taking much more than 15, as they are weak to electrical damage,
And splash damage, presumably.
because they are a swarm. Heinrich, once again, opens up his chest cavity to reveal the core as it explodes out in an electrical pulse. This is harmless to most people, but it washes over the trapdoor tangle, and we just see a lot of them just buzz, spark, jitter for a couple of moments before falling over, smoking slightly.
Alright, cool.
I don't like these things.
Hinkle! Scrap for you!
More scrap.
Scrap for the scrap throw.
I would also like some of these.
Man.
Ariel is just sort of gonna like sort of shakily walk over to this stool and sit down.
Yeah, no, that's fair. The
Both
sick
you
and
and
thing.
Fragile have an elixir of life minor. Or should have one.
Why don't we finish
Still in the
investigating
party
this
loop
place
from
and
when I
go
put them
home?
in there.
We will be finishing the session there. But before we do, Tonk,
Mm-hmm.
give me a perception check. You
Pleasure.
have You have a unique vantage point for this.
Well, I'll use a hero point to reroll that.
Yep.
I haven't used mine all session. Hey!
Neither have
25.
I.
Much better. You can see the ladder over here.
Uh-huh.
And because you kind of you've got your rifle out and you're doing the oversight thing at the moment, keeping an eye out for extra dangers, you see a pair of eyes blinking out from between two crates that are placed on top of the loft at the top of the ladder. And there is a couple of moments where you both make eye contact with one another.
Okay.
And you see them scramble away quickly.
Alright, and as the session ends, I will scream at Fragile. Fragile! Up the ladder! Go, I'm following you! I will point behind you.
And with that, we will finish the session. Having gone through the Asynchronous Archives and maybe made some friends, maybe some enemies.
Some frenemies.
Yeah, we'll go with frenemies. We'll see whether that bites you in the ass later on. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
You're pretty sure you have the means to get to... Well, not the means to get there, but you have some directions to the Cradle of Quartz where apparently this wayward inventor, previously of the Church of Brigh, has made their way.
Cool.
Investigating his workshop, it does seem like he was on the right path to developing the Pyronite. Hinkle, even as you kind of go past the alchemy room, you can see that they couldn't find what they were looking for. But from the scorch marks up at top, you get the feeling that he did absolutely invent it.
Okay.
However, if you want to know what happens next week, you'll have to show up. Same time, 6:30 Australian Eastern Daylight Time. We'll be continuing Outlaws of Alkenstar for Pathfinder 2nd Edition by Paizo Publishing, powered by Foundry VTT, with music by Michael Gelfi. If you want to see the VOD, it should be up within 24 hours. I have a little bit of a busy day tomorrow, but I should still be able to squeeze it out. Otherwise, stay away from hot dog kettles. I hope you have a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where you are. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night.
Good night. Sleep well.
Hot dogs.